Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Martyn Lucas Investor. Well, what an evening. Major moves for me in my portfolio. However, as you can see, I'm only down $84. Why? Well, that's because I've taken the action to protect my portfolio. As I've always said, it's very, very easy to make money. Anyone can make money on the stock market. It's virtually impossible not to make money. The hard part, however, is to keep it, to make sure that you keep your money. All right. So it's all about managing risk, knowing when to use margin, knowing when not to use margin, knowing when to get in, knowing when to get out, and never, ever panicking. I'm not panicking at all. I'm not stressed at all, but I'm protecting my money. I've worked hard for it, and let's get straight into it. Okay, if it's your very first time here, click subscribe and ring the bell. And also tap the like button. That really, really helps. Smash the like button. And there you go. Okay, let's first of all welcome in around the world our guests and friends who are joining us today. So first of all, I would like to jump straight into TikTok. We have our regular Lucas aides on TikTok. They've got their Lucas badges. Let me just go into there. You'll see I'm live here. We bring it up. There you go. You can see we've now got, where are we now? We've now got 37. How do I get out of that a second? There we go. Nearly just coming up today to 38,000 followers. If you want to be my 38,000 follower, hop into this to TikTok. It's Martyn Lucas Investor. As spelt correctly, of course, on TikTok at Martyn Lucas Investor, as it is here on YouTube. So let me just give you the view there. And if we tap the screen like that, it shows some love. That's me doing it myself and welcoming everybody. Wow, we've got a fantastic audience. We're just away from 38,000 followers. We're just a handful away. I think about 5 away from 38,000 followers. Who's going to be my 38,000 follower today? Right, so welcome to all of you. Let's now hop into Rumble, LinkedIn, Facebook. Welcome all our audiences around the world. We like to do that every morning, first of all. Very, very important. So here we go. Let's hop on in. So first of all, we'll say hello to our... hello. Bill's popped in with some love on the screen. Bill has just become my... top gifter. Wonderful stuff. Right, here's LinkedIn this morning. Let me welcome everyone. Hi all. We've now got closed captions on LinkedIn, which is nice. Welcome to my LinkedIn audience. Welcome to my Kicksters. Welcome to all of you. Fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And what about here on Facebook? Let me welcome all of you. Hi all. There we go. Very, very important. What about in X? Let me refresh the page. And there is X just coming up. Oops, where is it? Where is it? Hey, hang on a minute. Where's me X stream? Where's me X stream? Let me do that again. That's a bit peculiar. Hey, what's going on here? Not on X this morning. Hang on a minute. Let me just go and check that. That's a bit weird. Let me go into Rumble. There's my Rumble audience. Hi all to you. Am I not doing something right here? I'm in the right account. Why am I not live on? That's a bit weird. Oh. There it is. It's not showing. Isn't that weird? Oh well. Looking a bit different this morning. There you go. There we are live this morning. Very peculiar. Oh, well, whatever. Right, my portfolio is green again this morning. We've beaten the market again. This is very significant. Okay, so let's go straight into here and share with you. Look at this. On a day when everything is rubbish, I am beating the market again, beating Warren Buffett again, beating the S&P again. Let's see. Let's have a look how we're doing it. There you go. This is why it's so important. There's my Roth IRA, and we're just under $70,000. We've got no margin now. Right. So now we've welcomed everybody in. let's get straight into the show. Bring in all the comments, and then we'll go through what we're doing here. Morning, Stephen. Wasn't Syria struck by Trump government in 2007 as well as close ally to Iran, and not much happened afterwards? I don't know about that. Yep, that's true, Tio. Good morning. Good morning. But you weren't afraid we'd call you Martyn Lucas. Just kidding. Very good. Morning, Martin, Lorraine Pearson. Good morning. We're green again this morning. Despite everything going down, we're doing good. Morning all. Henrik, good day. Jason, good day. Paul Knowles, good day. Hello all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Jason Fallon on Facebook as well. We are about to announce the winner of the best trophy of the year, 2023. Bill is here. Welcome, Bill. Giving everybody a welcome in. Okay, now then, let's go into it. We have a new feature in our show. Going to try and do this today. So basically, what we're going to do is we're going to add chapters to our video so you can find the bits that you want. All right. So let me look at the time code. So the time code is 6:06. So right, if I write 7 in, okay. So I go into here. This should work, and this is a new service we're providing. Hopefully this will work. Okay. All right. So why I sold my shares and cleared margin. That should come up now. Okay. So why did I sell all of my positions last night? Did I sell all my positions? Well, as I always said to you, I would always provide the information, what I am doing with my portfolio before I do it. I gave you the information on my social media, across all my social media, and made a video and announced it before I did it. And this is why I am green this morning. My portfolio is green this morning, despite everything being so bad. What did I do? I cleared my margin. I sold it all. I'm going to break it down in detail now. And no, before any troll jumps on board and says he sold his Virgin Galactic, no, I didn't. And let me explain why. And also, of course, we're talking about Coca-Cola, J&J, defensive. Why would you sell that if it's defensive? Let me explain it all. So first of all, here's my portfolio. Green again today. All right. My Roth IRA is only $42 down. That is all. My overall position is 70,000 again. Fantastic. Not that far off an all-time high. Great. On a day like this, on a Friday with a long weekend, don't want to be in the market. So why am I green? How am I green when everything else is going down? Well, let's have a look and break it all down. So let's run through my portfolio. Virgin Galactic is up. Palantir is down. Gold is up, of course. The S&P is flat right now. Amazon is down. Apple is down. NEE is down. Enphase is up very slightly. Coca-Cola is up really slightly. J&J is down. Kenvue is down. Chevron, oil, up. Hang on a minute. What's going on here? Well, Tesla, down. Rivian, down. McDonald's, down. Google, just slightly up. Microsoft, up. Walmart, down. Tilray, flat. Robinhood, down. I think you get the idea. Rocket Labs, down. Plug, up slightly. Faraday makes the difference. It's flat. Rio Tinto is up. Bitcoin is down. Matic is down. And, up slightly. XRP is down. Right. So you get the idea that most things in my portfolio are down today and could drop a lot more today, maybe 5%. So what I did last night, I announced it before I did it on my X. Here is my X account, before I made the trade, because it's my commitment to you, even though I don't have to, I choose to do so. War sold, not space. There it was. There was last night. Sorry, that's 15 minutes ago. Here it is. Here it is. Beating the market again today. Yep. Just sold. There it is. Now, this is what I told you. I just sold $57,000 of stock. Essentially, all of my margin. In fact, I ended up doing about $60,000 of my stock. I still hold about 70 grand. Well, you can see that. I've just shown you my portfolio. Cleared margin due to war, not sold space, because I've already had trolls trying to say Martyn Lucas has sold his space. I haven't. I made 38% last year. It got as high as about 45%. I actually had more, but things dipped. But nevertheless, I made 38% last year. More than I deserve. Smashed the market, smashed Warren Buffett, absolutely Miles. Great. Don't get greedy. You made 38%. Why did I make 38% last year? Well, because I doubled my position with margin, but remember, margin costs 8% right now. However, I made about I think it was about 20,000, 15,000, 20,000, whatever, and it cost me about $1,000 in interest. So clearly it was a good idea because the macro conditions were right. Coca-Cola was oversold, J&J was oversold, so I bought massively, turned on margin, got on in, and bought big time. So I was rewarded for doing that. Things went up. I bought more Virgin Galactic because Virgin Galactic was undervalued, and it was the right time to go all in. However, not that you have to clear margin. You can live on margin forever if you want to, because it's 8%. And if you're earning more than 8%, and I was covering my margin payments just about with my dividend payments. However, you can't stay in it. You can stay in it forever, but you've got to constantly monitor it. Now, this year, and I said at the very beginning, this year, rates will come down, but it will be a slow year. We've already priced in a lot of the action. Now people are fearful, and we got the fighting going on in the Middle East. We've got oil price spiking. Inflation could go up again. All kinds of issues now, which weren't there yesterday. So our job is to constantly navigate. Now, this is not a knee-jerk reaction. This is not stressful. In fact, it's the very opposite of stressful. It's actually fantastic. As much as I don't like celebrating war, of course, I don't. You have to see the benefits in everything in life. You have to see the opportunity. We are investors. So you get out of the way of yourself, your greed. You get out. You tell yourself, I've made 38% in margin. It's going to cost me 8% in a year where I'm only expected to make 10%. Now probably less than 10%. Interest rates are going to hold higher for longer, still coming down, but nevertheless, they will hold up for longer. Inflation could get a bit of a rally now because of oil and the Red Sea situation with deliveries and supply chains, this kind of stuff. But more importantly, it's what Wall Street think. What Wall Street are going to do. They're going to use it as an opportunity. They're going to use it as an opportunity to pump oil. They're going to use it as an opportunity to dump the stock. So I don't want to be doing that. I want to be proactive, not reactionary. I already want to be moving my chess pieces before Wall Street do. Okay? So I looked at it and I thought, right, I have made 38%. I've done very, very well on my portfolio last year. Fantastic year. It's time now to sell my margin. Now, I have made profit $1,000 on Coca-Cola plus dividends, so about 1,200. I've made money on J&J, about 1,000 plus dividends, so about 1,200. I made money on all the stocks that I sold. I didn't sell any stocks today that were down, and I also didn't sell my Virgin Galactic either. because even though Virgin Galactic is of a higher risk than J&J and Coca-Cola, right, it's already, for me, at the very bottom. At the very bottom. Coca-Cola was oversold and on discount, but it wasn't the very bottom. It wasn't the price Warren Buffett paid for it back in the 70s or 60s or wherever it was, and never going to get that. But I can get that in Virgin Galactic. So I've held my Virgin Galactic because at the end of the day, I know where it's going, and I also don't need to sell everything because I'm now out of margin. I'm not paying 8% anymore. And in fact, rather than not paying 8% anymore, I am now, what's the best way to show you? I am now earning 5.25. So I've stopped spending 8%. And I've got 5.25. That's a swing of 13% in a year when we only have potentially a 10% gain. I have swung 13%. So clearly it's the right thing to do. Now, on top of that, what I've done is I've taken the money I've made, moved it into my Roth, which you saw me do at the beginning of the year, so I can trade tax-free. More and more money is going to be in my Roth. My brokerage is going to get smaller and smaller because every year I'm going to use, even if necessary, margin. I'm going to use whatever I can to put more and more money in the Roth. So if we now go over to the Roth, you will see this is now tax-free trading. My portfolio is 24,000 because I added 8,000 from margin before, even though I've now cleared it. And what I've done, I've got 12 grand in cash. I'm in a very cash-rich situation right now. Now, you don't earn any interest on the Roth. There's no point me holding that cash. That cash is asleep, doing nothing. If I take it out, I will lose my 3% match. So I don't want to do that. I don't want to pay penalties. I want to put that money to work. So what I've done this morning, or last night, after I announced to you, I bought oil. I bought Chevron. Chevron has got a great HEX deal coming up in the new year. Chevron is undervalued. I bought Chevron because Chevron will also track the price of oil. Oil is around about $73 a barrel, and we want to sell it about 90 or 100. So what I will do is Chevron pays a great dividend. If Chevron drops more today, I will buy more, and when it pops up, I will sell half of it because I will benefit from a great, outstanding dividend king dividend at the same time as making an explosive position when oil does in fact rise. It could rise today. It's already rising. So I've just bought oil. And as you can see, I'm pretty flat at the moment, but those dividends far outweigh that anyway. So that's good. Now, Coca-Cola, as you can see, I'm up 8%. I've sold my Coca-Cola. It's a defensive position. However, we've got the price of sugar that will go up. We've got potential risk in the Red Sea of supply chain. So even though it's a defensive stock, I don't have to be back in the stock until mid-February for the dividends, so I'm not going to miss anything. I'm waiting for a reaction today of something. It might not come for a few days. It might come next week. Remember, we've got a long weekend. But I will be back in Coca-Cola, and I can even use my margin. I've got about $80,000 now of margin available. I could buy $80,000 of Coca-Cola right now if I wanted to. Now, you might say, well, wouldn't that raise your average? You bought it at the bottom for the last few years. Yes, I did. And you can see it's up 8.4%. You're now going to lose all of that. No, you're not. Because I bought it here. I sold it here. Tax-free. I've banked all the profit. All right. And if I can buy it anywhere less than here, doesn't have to be down here, doesn't have to be at the bottom again, and I don't think it will be at the bottom again because I truly bought the bottom. If I buy it anywhere below here, okay, I'm still winning. My average will go up. That doesn't matter. It's a new trade now. It's a new position. But my profit will be increased because I bought here, sold here. I have all this difference of money, which was about $1,200. So I've got $1,200 of free tax-free money to buy it again, and anything under here is a benefit. Now, if for some reason Coca-Cola doesn't drop, people go, it's a defensive stock, I'm buying it, it's safe money. It'll go up a little bit and then it will sell back a bit and I can still buy it here. Now, what if it goes up and leaves me behind? It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I will find other opportunities. I will let it run because eventually it will trim. And when it will trim, as will Tesla, as will Microsoft, as will Apple, is on the earnings. We've got earnings. Now, no matter how good or how bad earnings season is, it'll always be volatile. Always. We've seen, I bought Amazon on a 10% drop on earnings, even though it popped up afterwards. So there'll be opportunities for me to get back in again. But the point is, even if Coca-Cola, J&J continues, is it going to go up more than a 13% swing this year? Not a chance in hell it will. No, it won't. Because even if it goes up, if I remained in margin at 8% and not earned the 5% on uninvested cash, that's 13%. I'm not going to make that on Coca-Cola. So it's the right thing to do when the macro conditions dictate. So that's what I've done. I hope that makes sense to everybody. That is why I'm green this morning when the actual markets themselves are red. Okay? If we look at the S&P is red. I would expect the S&P to go further red today, but I am green, so I'm beating the market. Now, also, if we look at Mr. Buffett, Berkshire Hathaway, am I beating Berkshire Hathaway? Yeah, I'm beating Berkshire Hathaway. It's down as well, 0.01. So yes, I'm beating Buffett and Berkshire Hathaway today. And I'm not in margin, and I'm earning 5%. So there's that to be added as well. So that's my position this morning. Some people said it's a terrible decision. It's a knee-jerk reaction. Well, the fact of the matter is I'm beating the market and I'm up again. The fact of the matter is the market could go down now, and I hope it does. I absolutely hope the market gets obliterated today, because if it does, I have got, waiting to go, $78,000, and I'm happy to use my margin. Happy as Larry. 78 grand over there, and in my Roth IRA, 12 grand. So, 90 grand, $90,000, $90,000 to spend today. If there was opportunity. And so there we go. I hope that makes sense, everybody. Let's have a little look at your reaction to those comments. See what you said. Good morning, family. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, Bill. Hello, Jada Stick. Good morning, Lucas Aids. Time for a cup of tea. Yes. All right. I'm not selling a thing. I'm in a position it can go down and not affect me. I understand you doing it, Martin, as this is your income. Absolutely. Now, if you are in a position, and I want to be absolutely clear here, if you are in a position that you don't have margin, your investments aren't costing money, and you've bought the stock market, absolutely, 100%. We will always come through everything. We've been through world wars. We've been through everything. Absolutely, 100%. We will come through this. However, that doesn't mean to say you stand around and lose your buying power and waste your ammunition, because that's what you're doing. If you are sitting around doing nothing, you are passive. Long term, you'll still be up. Absolutely right. My wife has a job and she has a 401k, like the majority of the United States. She has a job, she has a 401k. Her fund manager isn't dumping all her stocks today. They just consistently buy every month, okay? And that's what everyone's doing. And there's nothing wrong with that. However, I am here live, and my job is to give you the best, most honest, most real, most active information. And sitting around and watching your ammunition get blasted into the sky is daft. Now, as Buckaroony said, I'm not selling, I'm holding. Nothing wrong with that. Long term, he's going to be up. Absolutely right. And if you're not in margin, what the hell? However, if you are trying to maximize your profits and you're actively trading and investing and watching every inch of it, which is what I am doing, then, of course, you've got to react or be proactive, which is what I'm doing. So anyway, the proof is in the pudding. The fact of the matter is, Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett is down today, the market's down today, but I'm up. And I've got no margin, and I'm earning uninvested cash. So it's the right thing to do. It's absolutely the right thing to do. Is it the right thing to do for you? Yes. It is the right thing to do for you as well. However, that doesn't mean to say you have to do it, because you'll be up anyway. And remember, if you do sell and you sell in the wrong way, you'll pay tax on it. So you might not want to bank any tax this year. Buckaroony might be a high taxpayer who doesn't want to increase on his tax burden this year and thinks, I don't need to. It's going to come back up tomorrow anyway. What the bloody hell? Absolutely. There's nothing wrong with that. Well, that's not my situation. And, so that's why I have done what I have done. All right. Okay. James 007, Red Rose Tea. Lovely. Stephen Lewandowski, when is the next dividend payment at J&J? Do you know off? Yes, I will tell you, Zed Hink. You don't have to wait a second. I shall tell you exactly. J&J, I'll be back in with J&J. Don't worry about that. It won't take me very long. I'll be back in with 90 grand. Don't worry about that. I've got no issue with spending 100 grand on margin. No issue whatsoever. Fine. The ex-dividend date is the 16th of February. 16th of February is the ex-dividend date. You need funds in and settled by the 16th of February. Coca-Cola is about the same. So I've got plenty of time to be back in on any of these positions, which I will be. There's no doubt about it, because at the end of the day, I did my research. And I know, without a shadow of a doubt, that J&J is undervalued for where it's going. It's still a good defensive position. Coca-Cola is still a good position. Enphase is still a good position. NEE is still a good position. These things haven't changed. My fundamental analysis and research is still exactly the same. So, there we go. We're looking for opportunity. And we've got to wait now. We've got to have patience. There'll be a reaction, then there'll be a settlement, then there'll be another reaction, and then the main reaction will be next week, during the week. And then we've got the Fed report at the end of the month. There's lots of time to assess the situation. Look at Tesla. Down now. I'm out of Tesla. I sold all of my Tesla. Look at it. It's down 3.5%. It's absolutely smashed at the minute. My average, I can buy it all back now for 3.5% lower. And I am quite happy to do that. However, I'm not going to. Not just yet. All right. Oil price per barrel will go up. Oil company stock price should go down. Oil company stock price should go down as high oil prices impact profits. Not sure oil is the right choice. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I think Chevron will go up when oil goes up, and I don't think it is. It's doing exactly that. It's following the price of oil. So I'm owning Chevron. My portfolio is up now, doing really well. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm 70,100 now. Fantastic. And this is really good. Really, really good. And how many shares of Chevron? CVA. I like MTDR. Chevron, I have 40. Let me show you. I bought 47 shares on my Roth, on my main account. All right, which I can keep for dividend payments. And I've just bought 30 shares over here on my Roth. It's as you can see, it's just flat right now. But I've got plenty more money to buy more. I've got about $100,000. Sounds a bit mental, doesn't it? Right? I've got about $100,000 to spend today if I want to. Right? So anyway, what other questions have we got here? Jojo, Steve, I'm buying more fuel for my carpet. Very sensible. Hi Niels, hit the like button. I'm watching oil and gas closely. Always going to need oil. Just wait for the prices to sell. Oil is safe play. Just wait for your price to sell. Oil is a safe play. PI for December came in at +1 year on year, below expectations of PPI. You mean PPI? Let's have a little look. The S&P. Let me have a look at PPI. I did forget to do that, actually. You're damn right. PPI, negative 0.1, previous negative 0.1, consensus 0.1. Oh, PPI is good, month on month. All right, this is good. This is good news. Good news for the market. Very, very good indeed. But to remember, all this happened before what happened last night. So anyway, producer prices in the United States unexpectedly declined 0.1 month over month in December, the same as in November, and compared to forecasts of 0.1 rise. Goods cost dropped 0.4, a third consecutive decline, mainly due to 12.4% fall in prices of diesel fuel, which is going to go up now, while gasoline prices were up 2.1. Meanwhile, prices for services were unchanged, the same as in previous 2 months, with costs rising 3.3 for securities, brokerages, dealing, investments, advice, but falling 5.5 for margins for machinery, vehicle wholesale, blah, 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 blah. Okay, this is good. So we've got producer prices in the United States unexpectedly decline. PPI is down. That's very, very good. That's very, very good. That doesn't mean to say, though, it's boom time. Absolutely does not mean that at all. Virgin Galactic is up today. This is good. For them, this is exceptional news because it means rates will come down. Even though some people said, oh, it's not going to come down or it's going to be delayed, I still stand by. It'll come down in the spring and the summer, late spring, summer, 100%. 100% as bullish as I could be. I am absolutely 100%. And I've proved it because I haven't sold a single share of Virgin Galactic, despite what I've just been saying. Not a single share of Virgin Galactic. And it's in my brokerage account, which means I'm holding it, not selling it. My Roth, I'd be buying it there if I wanted to sell it for tax purposes. All right. So this is really good this morning. This is good news. I'm very happy to see that we've got inflation, PPI costs coming down. Absolutely fantastic. But there you go. Anyway, so we've got about $100,000 to spend this morning. Hey man, learn your opinions about the hood. May I learn your opinions about the hood on I'll try and come back to you. I've got to focus on my members at the moment. Nice to have you here. Lance Trent, buying Shell, already have a small up. Isn't it the afternoon? It is the morning here in Dallas, Texas. Yes, it's the morning in Dallas, Texas, and we are green again today. Agree, Steve. I'm just looking to get back in oil and gas. Don't have any trades open yet. Wow, got you rid of margin. Well done. I posted it all last night. I hope you saw all the information. The Queen of Celebrating, good morning. Seems like space is not going down at all in the pre-market despite... Exactly. That's why I held on to it. No surprise there. With PPI coming down, it means inflation is coming down, which means interest rates will come down. That mostly affects Virgin Galactic. Mostly affects them. Anyway. Tesla closed the Berlin factory for 2 weeks, says Niels. It's hurt to see Martyn so stressed this week. Hopefully you're in more comfortable position today. We're all feeling it with you. Peter Tosh, I am really happy now. Very, very happy. I'm moving forward with Virgin Galactic relationship. I've just cleared $57,000 of margin. I'm now earning 5%, 5.25 uninvested cash. I was up 38% this year. I'm now up now. I'm beating the market again, beating Warren Buffett again. I'm now moved out of my defensives to buy oil. Very, very happy, very, very happy, and have $100,000 now to spend live right on the show if today we get a crash. So, you know, I'm happy, very, very happy indeed. Okay, morning all, Randy B. I think Randy B sent me a nice comment. I want to say, by the way, that I am now focusing 99% of my time answering the comments on YouTube from the members. Since the deal with Virgin Galactic, and you know I'm going to be more involved, I'm getting hundreds and hundreds of comments a day, if not thousands comments a day. So I always said I would always answer all the comments, and I have answered every comment for 2.5 years. I woke up yesterday and thought, I can't do this anymore. There are thousands. So I've now turned on the filter for to reply. I see everyone's comments. So if you are a non-member, or if you are you know, a troll or whatever, I still read your comments. I scan read everything, but I can only take the time to reply to the members. I have to be honest, you're not going to get a reply 99 times out of 100. So if you do want conversation with me and me to answer your questions, it's another reason to be a member. I just cannot answer everybody's questions. It's impossible, as of yesterday. All right, Martyn, seriously, I'm so far down on all my investments, I'm about ready to call it quits. I have bought almost all my investments when they were up, and just sitting there, helpless, with no cash. Mike, why? Why, mate? You've followed everything I've done. Why, Mike? I'm so frustrated for Mike, one of our dearest friends. Mike, I'm so frustrated by that. I don't know what to say. That's very frustrating to hear that. You know, every trade I've done, I'm consistently up, consistently beating the market, and I do it all in front of you live, and I share it all live on X before I do it. Oh, and now I've got $100,000 to spend. I'm so sorry, Mike. I mean, sometimes, remember, I did get out at one point, and it was the right thing to do. Just going to sit and wait it out. Okay, mate. That's what happened to me, Bill. Got to take those decisions. $100,000 to spend. I thought no more margin, or did I not understand properly? $100,000 to spend is not just margin, Sensei. I've got a lot of cash as well now, because I've taken profits. I've got 12,000. I've got 12,000 just in my Roth IRA. So yeah, I've got $100,000 to spend. Margin is not an issue. I don't mind using margin. You just use it at the right time. It's not about not using margin. Margin is a bad thing. Just know when to turn it on and when to turn it off. Anyway, I don't have the ability to use margin, and bloody good thing. Yeah, it probably is a bloody good thing, Mike. Palantir is a great hedge against war. Palantir is too expensive, though. Palantir is too expensive. My morning news, 9 a.m. studio. Good morning to you, Buckaroony. Gee, I'm glad I sold Polestar the other week. That's dropping big time. Yes, I explained that in my review. Polestar, we all knew that. MNTS down 40%. Wonder what happened. I'm not surprised. I covered it in the review. No surprise. We got a follow-up review coming out soon. Should have been all into crypto, Mike. Oh dear. Don't say that to Mike, for God's sake. Oh my God. Don't say that. Anyway, fantastic day again today. beating the market again, beating Buffett again by a long way. Right, now what do we buy? $100,000. So, before we talk about what we're going to spend 100 grand on, I want to now introduce you to a new service. As you watch my live shows, there's sections within the show. This was thanks to Sensei, by the way. It's a very, very good idea. So let me show you what I've done. This is what I'm doing now. In today's show, right? If you look in the comments, let me zoom in. I have just added, whoops-a-daisy. I've just added, how do I scroll up here? Yeah. Right. Bloody hell. Why is this so flipping difficult? Oh, there we go. Right. Okay. I have just added at the bottom of the comments on the video a time code. 00 is intro. 7 p.m. I started talking about why I sold shares and cleared margin. We got a new member.
9 a.m. studio has become a member.
We got a new member. There we go. Hey. Fantastic. Thank you very much indeed. Awesome stuff. Thank you very much indeed. Love that. Welcome. 9 a.m. studio. Give me 2 minutes and I'll come back to your benefits and perks and benefits. So I add at the very bottom of every video from now on a time code. 0 is intro. At 7 minutes, I talked about why I sold my shares and cleared margin. All right. So as I go on to the next topic, I will add something here. Okay. So what we're going to do now, what I do now is drop into here, see the time. We're now at 40, coming up to 42 by the time I do this. 42. How can I spend $100,000? Okay. How can I spend $100,000? All right. That's the next part. Now in the description, it will be there later on. Okay. When I save that, you will see it at the bottom, and underneath the video, you will see it. So let's go into that. Just give me a minute, 9 a.m. studio, and I will give you all your perks and benefits. So here we go. So the market is up this morning, and my portfolio is doing very, very nicely indeed. I cleared my margin. You can look back on a previous chapter, but it's now the question is now, how can I spend $100,000? I've got $100,000 ready to spend right now, live on the show. What do I buy? Well, let's have a look. My overall position. As you can see, I'm beating the market. We're looking very, very nice today. My Roth IRA is only down just $36. My portfolio is now $70,000, which is great. I've got $12,000 in my Roth to spend, and I've got $78.5 to spend here on my brokerage account, and I'm earning 5.25. So bear that in mind as well. So what do I buy? You saw earlier what I cleared and got out of and what I moved into. So now let's discuss what I should buy with my money. Okay, let's have a look. Overall portfolio is great. PPI has come in. Virgin Galactic is the biggest winner here. Virgin Galactic is because we're now going to get interest rates coming down. No surprise. I always said we was. People got very fearful yesterday at the CPI numbers and said, "Oh, it's going to be put off." And I said, "No, still going to happen in the spring and the summer." I sold all my positions on my margin because we're not going to get such growth this year with the now uncertainty in the Middle East. It was the right thing to do, and I moved into oil. And there you go. Now I'm up on oil. No doubt about that. So I bought plenty of oil. So I've got enough oil now. I've got enough oil. We want balance on our portfolio. We've got $7,000 worth of oil in my main account, which I'll hold forever with the dividends. And I've got another $4,500 here. So I don't need to buy any more oil. That would be a bit crazy. But what do we need to buy? Palantir would be good, but it's too expensive. Gold is a 40%, but we own a gold mine now, remember? We bought a gold mine. My members got in with Jeff Boots. We are buying a gold mine before it goes IPO. All right, we've got that already. So I've got a massive return in gold. I don't need that. The S&P now, knowing that we've got mid to small caps, that's what we want. This is good. We want to buy the S&P. We want to buy the S&P because this year is going to be a 10% growth. That's all. Last year was 38%. It was an explosive year. This year is no more than 10%, right? So we need the S&P for stability because I think that the mega caps are overbought. We've said it time and time again. But the mid to small caps within the S&P are going to do great this year with inflation coming down and with interest rates coming down. So we need to look for stocks that are actually under pressure because of interest. That's what we want to look for. We've already done all our reviews. We know what's great companies. We know what great companies are. We know the companies with debt. We've done the review, done about 50 reviews now. We know what we need to buy. So let's go through it. It's not Amazon. Amazon is too expensive. Apple is too expensive. It's not that. Next Era Energy. I'm still in. I've got 16 grand's worth of Next Era Energy. Still in. Didn't sell any of my Next Era Energy because that was down because of interest. So we're not buying any more there. We're down 2%. I've got 100 grand. I could buy more and take that average completely out. That's one option. But with balance, that's about right. That's about right. And I've got another 3 grand over here. So I don't need to buy any more. We're going to go up. But for balance, we've got enough solar. Okay, solar taken care of. Enphase. We're out of Enphase now. We sold it at like 138. We did a really good return on Enphase. I'm out of it on both positions. Enphase is a good buy. However, I would like to wait for a final drop. If I don't get it, it doesn't matter. I've got Next Era Energy with dividends and protection. If this goes up, so will Next Era Energy. That's fine. Coca-Cola, defensive. Everyone said, oh, he's made a mistake. It's popping up. No, it's not. It's going back down again. Defensive is still great. However, price of sugar, supply chains. I want to be back in on Coca-Cola, and I don't mind buying it at the same price as I sold it out once I get the reaction out of the way, because the dividends alone, and I've banked the profit. So I would buy it on either account, brokerage or Roth. So I'll buy that, but not yet. J&J, same thing. Everyone went, oh, it's going to go up. No, it's holding now. It's holding now. I'm out of this. I will buy this. This is still undervalued. This is still worth buying. Kenvue, I held on my Kenvue because of the domestic products. The domestic products will do better initially. So I'm still holding that. Chevron, I'm holding that. Don't need to buy any more of that. Tesla, I'm out with Tesla. Tesla is now a 4% discount for me. So we are down today. I can start buying Tesla. So Tesla would be a good move. Rivian, no. McDonald's, I'm out of McDonald's. McDonald's will be impacted a bit. Google, it's going up. No, it's too expensive. Microsoft, too expensive. Walmart, I took my 6% profit. They're too expensive right now. Tilray, no. Robinhood, I will buy Hood, but I think it needs to drop first. IonQ, no, too expensive. Rocket Lab, back at 470, yes. It's not there yet. Plug, 376. Now, Plug will be benefited from interest rates. They've gone up today. Could buy that, and I could completely wipe out my negative position, my average. FFIE, we're not really paying much attention to it. Rio Tinto is up, and we've got enough crypto. So there's my positions. I think it's J&J, Coca-Cola, the S&P, and Tesla. That's what we want to watch for today. So if we get a drop for J&J or Coca-Cola, which we are getting, and Tesla and the S&P, we want to buy that. Let me come over to you now. That's what I will do with $100,000. Let me see what you think. Trust me, when you have money to borrow or put in cash, it's a lot easier to dollar cost that. Well, that's not me. Mike, I started with $5,000, mate. You know I did. You did it. You watched me on the show. Anyone could. Oh, mate. I'm so frustrated. I'm so frustrated. My mate Mike stressing out here. Mike, just stay the course now. Mike, maybe you'd like to. Do you want to call in? We can break down your portfolio, have a conversation about it, look at it in detail. I'd like to do that. Let's look at what you've got. Let's look at what your portfolio is. Call in. Let's look at what your portfolio is. Let's see where you are. Let's see if it's right to take some losses and get out and wait. Let's see if it's just, we just sit and hold. Let's have a look at it. Call into the show. Buy more oil. I have MTDR for 2,000 shares. My average is 54. Price today is 55. MTDR, he's saying buy more oil, says Stephen Lewandowski. Thank you. Hi, Martin. Good morning, Vitautus. Vitautus. Is that right? Vitautus? Ty Redmond. Get $100,000 of earn shares. You're fixing to do a review for me. I will pay you $8,000 a month on dividends. It will pay you $8,000 on dividends. I like it. I don't know about their fees, but I did convert my money to USD. It depends on both your short and long-term goals for your money. Here is where I would place your money. IBM, MO, PEP, XOM, and AbbVie. These stocks provide a safety dividends growth. Tim Rogers, I'm glad you're here. Tim Rogers, I can take you off the list. Are you still here? Tim Rogers, are you still in the chat? Tim Rogers, are you still here? Are you here? I've got a review for you. No, you sold Enphase. My world is sinking. I haven't sold Enphase. I just haven't bought it in. I think it might be better paying a few dollars just once instead of a few cents every trade. Thank you. Martin, buy some Robinhood. It's cheap today. Super Microcomputer, SMC. Jenny, I now only have a share, but slowly steadily lead to profits. Jenny, thank you. Robinhood still looks go up and again soon. Niels, it depends how much you trade. If Fisker gets a nod, it's going to fly. Adverts all over. Euro expansion cheaper than Tesla. Cheaper than Tesla. Yes, he is. Okay, Tim Rogers. Okay, I've just done your AbbVie review for you. Here is your AbbVie review. I don't know if you saw it. I want to make sure this. I know you saw me make it, but this is the video you need to go and watch and share if you want the news to get out about AbbVie. There is your review. If you want to, and you don't have to, you can. If you do a super thanks underneath it, you can do it for $2 if you want. If YouTube get people super thanksing videos, because remember they make 17% commission on a super thanks, as you know, that's how it works. They suggest the video because they think the algorithm goes, people like the video and they're tipping for it, so they might promote it. It's how it works. So if you want to watch it, share it, there is your video. I've given it to you in the link. All right? Okay. Sorry, my math was wrong. It would be around 13,000. That sounds more like it. I thought 8 was a lot, but I wasn't going to say anything because you're the one in it. You know best. Mike, I will get in with you a one-on-one, and we will watch. Come on, Mike. Let's give Mike some love. We got the bell. Mike, sending everyone now. Mike is one of the best, most loyal members of our channel. Sending love to Mike. Mike is stressed. I've been there. I have been there. We've all been there. Every one of us has been there. Come on. Send love to Mike. Everybody, every single member of this channel, send love to Mike. Copy and paste. I absolutely mean it. Not messing around. Where's the one I want? Where is it? I know what I want. Where's the love one? Bloody hell, how hard is it to find that? Oh, there it is. There you go. Everybody. Our dear friend Mike. There you go. Look at that. He's an absolute legend. He's supported the show. He's watched everything. He's shared everything. He is an absolute gem of a person, of a human being. For 2.5 years, he's come here to support us and help this family grow and build my business and help me grow. So come on, what can we do for Mike? I mean it, everyone. Mike, you can hear in his tone that he's stressed today, and I don't like it. All right? Is Mike here? I hope he's seeing all this. Look at that. I'm loving it. All right, 4 minutes ago. You got this, Mike. Isn't it the afternoon? No, my home is in the UK. My studio is here in Dallas, Texas. So I'm in Dallas, Texas. All right? SPC, absolutely I'm going to hold. Sending love to Mike. Here it comes. Mike, we can help you. I bet Mike is emotional right now. I bet Mike is in tears watching this. I know what Mike is like. And I know that the more love you put on the screen, the more Mike will be in tears. Come on, I mean it, everybody. I mean it. Go mental. Copy and paste. Let's see it go. I want everyone to knock me off. Look, I'm beating everyone. I don't want to be beating everyone. Everyone beat me. Come on, everyone, do that. Copy and paste. Copy and paste. Okay. There you go. Stephen Lewandowski. Let him see how much effort that you're putting into this. I know he'll be emotional. All right. Okay. Portfolio is... I don't know if I want to say it now. I don't know if I want to say I'm beating the market again now. Don't know if that makes me feel good. All right. Look at that, love. Look at that. Mike, are you seeing this? Mike, tell me you're seeing this. I know he's there. I've just checked. Look at that. Look at Mike today. Mike is feeling so much love today. I know this will make him feel better. Oh my gosh. I don't know what to say. It's hard. I mean, my portfolio is exploding. I don't know what to say. Right. Ay. Oh my gosh, look at see that? See, there it is. There it is. That's what's done it. It's my solar. Look, up 1%. It's all about the interest rates. All about the interest rates. Next era energy. Oh my gosh. Thanks to everyone. All is good. Mike, what can I do? I'm having the best day. Mike's having the worst day. I hate that. I hate it. I can't be happy for myself. Mike, you're ruining my party. I can't be happy for myself. I put the news out last night. I told everybody in advance. I told everybody. Every one of my shares that I was in is going down that I sold. And every single share that I held is going up. Mike, call in, you bugger. Mike, you've got to call in now because you're ruining my party. You're ruining my mood. The bell's gone. There's the bell. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be a massive day today. Wrong song. See, that's you, Mike.
1991.
That's you.
And people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
Green.
One day, a young man.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
It's Phoenix.
Ay, 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 ay! Exploding portfolio. Mike, come on, Mike. If I can do it, a flipping bloke who plays the piano and sings a few songs. If I can do it, so can you. The information's here. What are we going to spend the money on? Up 1.11. Virgin Galactic. It's going to soar now. Short squeeze will come back in again. Interest rates coming down. Palantir, too dear. Gold, too dear. S&P, too dear. Let's wait. Let's wait. Let's wait. Amazon going down. Apple going up. Next year energy soaring. End phase. Coca-Cola, J&J, Kenvue. There goes oil. There goes oil. We're making money on oil this morning. Tesla. All right, well, I'm thinking what I'm going to do. If we can get everyone to... I've got to stop pressing the wrong friggin' buttons. Right, let's get everyone to like the video. That's damn annoying.
It's 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
I've got to sort this out. Pressing the wrong buttons.
Catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Come on, let's do it. We've got 117 watching this morning. 117 watching. We got 7 likes. Let's smash that. Right, we should have 60 likes. 60 likes because only half of you are signed into Google. There's 46. 46. You ready? 115 watching. Let's get to 60 likes. 47. Come on, you can do it. I'll come back to that in a second. Rivian, McDonald's, Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Chevron Oil, Kenvue, J&J, Coca-Cola. How many have we got now? 47. Ready? 63. Fantastic. We're over the 50%. Can we get 70 in just 5, 4, 3, 2, 1? No. You got enough. That'll do. All right, no worries then. Okay, let's go for our positions and see what we can buy. Now we've got $100,000 to spend, but we don't want to get carried away. Wait for the settle. Here comes the settle now. Mike, are you going to call in or what? Down she goes. Wait for the reaction. Here it comes. Everyone started chasing it, didn't they? There we go. Now we can go shopping. Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola. Wait, hold, oil is going up, Tesla, 223, hold for the earnings, Rivian, McDonald's, Google, Microsoft, Walmart, coming back down, just wait, hold, Robinhood's now coming right, hold, IonQ, Rocket Lab, hold, Plug Power, hold. It's a mixed bag here this morning. You can see what's moving and how it's going. People are trying to pump certain stocks and they will sell off again quite quickly. Chevron, that's where my money's gone this morning. As you can see, I'm making money. I bought oil last night. We've got $4,000. We've got $11,500 of oil this morning. Got $100,000 to deploy. Kenvue is going down now. J&J, we had a little reaction. Coca-Cola is doing well. I want to be back in here. It's still undervalued, but we've got to trim. People will take profits to buy Tesla, I would imagine. Amazon, good, but still too expensive. Apple, too expensive. Maybe wait now for the earnings. Gold, Palantir, Virgin Galactic, yeah, we're solid now. We've got interest rates coming down. Virgin Galactic is good as solid. I'm up 39%. I'm not touching that. The overall portfolio is good. We've got no margin at all now. We've cleared all the margin, paid off $57,000 of margin, 100 grand now on standby, and we're back over 70 grand. And now we're going to earn some decent cash. So now we don't need to do anything for the minute. We just got to hold and wait. Let me go through all the comments. Thanks again for all the comments. I love it. On the move. BP is cheap. Yes, you will. A man from Earth. Just bought more Robinhood at 11.90. MTD up in the up open. Good recommendation from another person. I sold all my hood today. What's everyone's target on Tesla? Jojo, I just bought hood at 11.19. Yeah, we're going up consistently now. Right. Virgin Galactic is solid. I got enough. Palantir, too dear. Gold. S&P. Amazon. Apple. Yeah, my solar was just going to run and run. This can run to $90 now. And I've got, yeah, 16. Need $20,000 in solar. So I don't need Enphase now. Coca-Cola is still running. J&J. Jenny, I also own JEPQ, JP Morgan Exchange, Trunfust, JP Morgan. You like the banks then? I don't like banks, and with more rules, with more restrictions coming on, I don't know how you can make money. Bank of America has just been going sideways for like 20 years. I don't know how you make money on banks. I don't know. Martin, I'm a little confused, as the other day you explained that it didn't matter that you bought S&P high, but now you've sold it, right, just to clear margin. Wade Van Eisen, at the beginning of this video, when this video finishes, there's a chapter, and under the video and in the description at the bottom of the video, you will see the chapter all about why I cleared margin. I did like a 20-minute explanation on it. Please do go and watch that. It's a 20-minute explanation of why I did it. And why, and this is consequently why the portfolio is doing so well this morning. Okay, I explain it over 20 minutes. Please go and watch that. Not buying a single stock today. I don't trust this weekend. No, that's another thing. You see, you got a long weekend. You've got a pump now and then a dump. I know it's coming. What value would you get back into Coca-Cola? Any value. Where it is now is still good value. It's good. I've got no issue buying Coca-Cola at this price. None whatsoever. None whatsoever. I just need to have patience and wait. This is not the reaction yet to what's happening in the Middle East. This is the pump on PPI this morning, and it's only 10 minutes into the day. We've got a long weekend. We've got a sell-off Friday. There's no market on Monday. No one knows what's going to happen over the weekend. My prediction would be now we're getting a pump on PPI. People are getting FOMO. People are getting excited after the dip at the beginning of the year. It's pumping up. Then it will sell back off. And then I buy it back in again. But I'm being very selective. Got no margin now. Google Costco price index. Chris Pickering. Okay. I will go back. I bought some S&P when you did, and I'm up. Yes, S&P's great. Don't worry. Your situation's different than mine, right? I was paying 8% to buy the S&P. We're only going to get a 10% rise on the S&P this year. I had 38% last year across my portfolio. This year, we've only got 10%. So I was paying 8% and now I'm earning 5% in uninvested cash. So I've got a swing of 13. I've already made my money. So it's a different situation, right? Pick up Coca-Cola around 55. Tim Rogers, that's about right. Martin, what's a good price for gold? I'm not the best person to ask on that. I got to be honest. It's not going to drop to that, I don't think, Tim. I don't think it'll go to 55, but that's where he's saying that's the buy-in price, and he's absolutely right. Now, so what I mean, folks, did you sell your Lilium? Nope. I didn't sell my Lilium either. And I've waited for the drop this morning, and now it's 84. I'm buying Lilium. I'm adding to my Lilium. Lilium. And why is it not in the S&P? Because you disagreed holding cash. Niels, I'm not sure. Can you rephrase that? Limit order. Just trying to buy Lilium in my Roth IRA. Just set a limit order for 85,000 shares of Lilium. Can someone explain this to me? When I go to Fed Watch tool and check likelihood of different dates, and they looked opposed to a week ago. So how so after the CPI? TRL, could you rephrase that? I don't really understand. I have a chance to average down my stake in Rivian, right? Now I'm pulling my teeth because I don't have the money right now. Blood Eclipse. You should add 40 to STKH to lower your average. Says Zach8. Thank you for the suggestion. JEPQ is not just banks, it's technology, consumer cyclical. Oh, sorry. I don't know anything about JEPQ. I know nothing about it. I was referring to JP Morgan and I was just focusing on that. I don't know anything about that, Jenny. I could review it and find out, but I don't know anything about it right now. You told me you always have cash in the market because you don't like your money doing. Absolutely right. Correct. That was your answer when I asked you. Yes. I'm only getting the cash is only going to be there for 5 minutes. I'm waiting for the opportunity to get back in. I don't want cash sitting around doing nothing. But the situation has changed now. We've had a great year. We've got a 10% year, not a 38% year. There's no point having margin at 8%, missing out on 5%. So I don't want to be in margin right now, at least, unless something really drops. Just trying to buy that Lilium at 85. We'll leave that for now. So no, I'm going to be back in. I'm going to be all in again. Don't worry about that. There you go. Look, we're up today $600. We're trying to buy Lilium. Roth IRA's up. Yeah. Right. The overall portfolio is just pumping like flipping crazy. So the SPCE, yeah, that's where it all is. Didn't sell a single share there. Palantir, too dear. Gold, too expensive. S&P, up 0.5%. Amazon, too dear. Apple, too dear. NEE, yep, still holding all of it. Enphase, waiting for a dip. Coca-Cola, J&J, Kenvue, Chevron, Tesla, Rivian, McDonald's, Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Tilray, no, Robinhood. So Robinhood now then, okay. I sold at 11.62, 450 shares. Right, I can buy it back now. I'm going to wait for that. IonQ, too dear. Rocket Lab. I'm still holding my brokerage position. Holding that now. That's all free money. Plug. Got enough in there. Okay. Just enjoy this for the minute. 46. Up nearly. Yep, this is very, very good. Let's celebrate their third super chat on a live stream. Tim Rogers, this is your. I've got a little celebration thing, and it says in here that that's your third super chat on a live stream. Thank you so much indeed. Thank you, Leah, for the coffee. How are you this morning? Markets are good. Went very well. Yeah, good day. Okay. This is very, very exciting. Virgin Galactic. Oh my gosh. 223. It's going straight back up now. Palantir. Gold. Thank you for that super chat. It's very, very kind of you. Tim Rogers, thank you so much for that super chat. Very, very kind. You didn't put a comment. You can't read it. If you put a comment, it reads it out. That's very, very kind of you. Very, very kind indeed. I have finally hit 21,000 on my portfolio. I have no cash sitting around. All my funds are invested. Good. I have doubled my portfolio by watching you, Martyn. Ty Redmond, it's my absolute pleasure. I'm so, so pleased and happy for you. Yeah, brilliant. The invoice is in the post. Give me your address, and I want a 20% commission. I'm really, really pleased. Thank you for supporting my channel. I'm really pleased. Consider now what you do. Do you take profit? It's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. I'm still holding 14,500 shares of space. Yeah, we're looking absolutely fantastic there now. We're holding at 3%. I'm not selling my Virgin Galactic. I'm taking it to $100. I've said it over and over again, consistently. All right, this is a phenomenal day. When you consider, folks, that I've just sold $57,000 worth of stock, and I'm up $600 today on my main account, and we're also up on the Roth IRA, and we've got 70,000 with no mark, 70,006 now. We're earning 5% on cash. And we've got the 3% match on the Roth, and we've got no margin. It's probably the best day I've had on the show. It's probably the best day I've had on the show. So I'm ecstatically happy with this. Super chat was for the PepsiCo review. Oh, I see. I had no idea what it was. I thought it was just a PepsiCo review. Tim Rogers, let's have a look. Is it already on the list, Tim? Let me have a look. Okay, we've got to add that to the top now. Here we go. So, PepsiCo. This is for Tim Rogers. $2. Thank you. I've put it on the list now. So what I want to do, folks, with your permission, actually, I don't know why I'm asking your permission. I should be asking my wife's permission. What I want to do is, we've got a long weekend, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I would like to catch up on my reviews. I've got a very long list, and I've got to prioritize the members. Well, obviously, it's all the members, but I've got to catch up on some. So I'm going to take some time out of the long weekend at some point to catch up on reviews. So there will be premieres on Tuesday coming out for your reviews. And we've got to do BA, Run, NEP, MNTS, Instacart, PepsiCo. Well, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all the super chatted ones. So I'm going to try and do those over the weekend. All right. Nice, Ty. I'm like you. Money spread across investments. Maybe CPI reaction wasn't so bad after all. It wasn't. What did I say? It wasn't that bad. It overreacted. And now PPI is coming good. It was an overreaction. However, that doesn't mean I was wrong to sell my positions, which is what I did. I'm now looking to buy back without margin. I sold that rubbish iBit and took the loss. Rallo iBit. What happened to iBit, by the way? You demand, says Jose Chavez. Thank you so much. Very kind of you. Martyn, did you miss Lilium at 85? It's now 87. Yeah, it hasn't gone through, has it? Try to buy it at 85, yeah. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. I've got enough in it anyway. But yeah, I tried to buy it at 85. It doesn't matter.
Wish I could give a super chat to Niels.
You wish you could give a super chat to Niels. That'd be good, wouldn't it? Neil, set yourself up a YouTube channel. We could all give you super chats. 100% invested, no cash. 100% invested, no cash now, no margin. Only risk what you can afford to lose. Hopefully I made wise choices. Good luck, everyone. Nice one. Stephen Lewandowski's gone all in. What, Buckaroony? What's going on? Martin and chat, have you looked at SBUX for a dividend stock? No, we haven't. We haven't touched that one. Lilium. Virgin Galactic. Remember, folks, it's easy to make money. The hard part is to keep it. Please, please, please. The hard part is to keep it. The Queen of Self-Brain, the best decision made. Space 223. I know. We've got short squeeze coming again. There's no doubt about it. It's going to $100. Okay, let me give a $10 super chat for Standard BioTools. How do I do it? Paul Knowles wants to get a super chat to have a review done over the weekend. It'll be done. I'll get it. I'll get all the super chatted reviews done over the weekend. How do you do it, Niels? What you do is you go here underneath the chat. Can you see there? Look, you can do a super chat, membership gifting, super chat, super stickers. Super stickers are fun. Do what you think. All right, there you go. That's how you do it. What an awesome day. What an awesome, awesome day. Here's a super chat. It's been a challenging week for me. Tim Rogers, thank you for that super chat. It's been a challenging week for me. What's up, Tim? Do you want to phone in? Do you want to call in? Remember, all members can call in. If you write a comment underneath, it will read out the message. I don't really understand why you sold almost everything. Hang on. I haven't sold almost everything. Please do not say I've sold almost everything. That's $46,000 invested. That's $46,000 invested. On my Roth IRA, there's $12,000 invested. That's the cash. It's the right thing to do. We're going to get a dip in a minute. Don't worry about that. I'm still invested by 46, 56, 60 grand. I mean, let's not get carried away here. You know, look, 70. I've still got 70 grand in my account. Don't go, Martyn Lucas he's not invested. No. I'm fully invested. Don't you worry about that. I'm just taking profits and reevaluating the situation and swinging from 8% APY to 5%, 13% swing on saving interest. You know, I tell you what I'll do. Let me see if everyone agrees with me or not. This will be interesting. I'm going to run a poll. Right. Okay. The question is, I'm going to ask a question. This is for the members only. Please, only members vote. We don't want scammers or bots, or we don't want trolls voting. Please, only vote if you are a member. Please. This is a members vote. Please, only vote if you are a member. So the question is my portfolio, this is the only question you need to ask every day. Is my portfolio in a stronger, better position today? That is the question you need to answer, right? Here we do that now. Is my portfolio in a stronger, better position today? So let me be absolutely clear. Yes or no, or I'll put undecided as well. Please, only members vote on this. Okay. The question is my portfolio in a better position today? So let me just explain my position again. So yesterday I had $57,000 of margin, paying at 8%. Rates are going to stay up for longer. No surprise. We've said spring, summer, right? Going to get a rate cut, but the overall rate will hold up for longer. which means margin won't come down.
I don't want you all to miss out. Standard Biotools.
Okay, give me a minute. I'll put it on the list. I'll put it at the top. It'll be done this weekend, right? So I've taken away 8%, now earning 5.5% on the cash I've got left. I've got about $1,200 in cash. That's all. So it's a mainly 8% benefit. I have taken profits from all of my major positions, J&J, Coca-Cola, you name it. I've not sold anything that was down. Everything was up. I've now got $100,000 available with cash and margin to buy back on the dip if I feel it's the right thing to do. It was done because of the price of sugar and Red Sea and the Middle East crisis and so on and so forth. Yesterday, the market overreacted because of CPI, even though I said it was an overreaction, which it is. PPI is coming good, which it is. But all of this is priced in. I said at the very end of last year and the beginning of this year that this year would be a 10% growth. Last year was 38 and I was right. This year is 10. So paying 10, knowing I can earn 10% when I'm paying 8% in interest, which is going to stay up for longer, and missing out on 5.5 interest in cash. When I know that the Middle East crisis will affect the market, I also know we've got a long weekend and people won't want to be in. We got a pump this morning and it will drop, and you can see it already happening. I'm still in the market, but I've moved it into oil because oil is going to go up. So I've just rebalanced, but I've kept the stocks that are most likely to explode because of interest rates coming down eventually, which is Virgin Galactic, which is my solar, next year energy, more than Enphase. Okay, so the question is my portfolio in a stronger, better position today? That's the question I'm asking you. Not whether it's right to be in margin or not to be in margin, because I'm fine with spending $100,000 on margin. I've got no problem. My portfolio, the target is $1 million. It will get there. And so I've got no problem with that, but there's no emotion, there's no stress or attached to any of this. However, balance, structure, discipline is what it's all about. It's a chess game, not a get-rich-quick scheme, not pumping and dumping. I'm making my trades, announcing them before I make them. You know what I'm doing, okay? So now I've explained, hopefully, my position. Is my portfolio in a stronger, better position today? Yes, no, or undecided. Please only vote if you are a member. I don't want to have the vote swayed by trolls and those who want to, talk. We want educated people, right, doing good stuff, right? So here we go. Start the poll. Let's see what you vote. All right. Okay. Hello, Martin. You bought oil today. Yes, I did. I bought oil last night, not today. Oh my gosh, no. Last night when I told you about it on my X account. I posted it here. I gave you the information last night in several posts. This was the post last night, 13 hours ago. I said to you, just sold $57,000 of stock, still holds 70 grand, cleared margin due to war, not sold space, made 38% last year, will now earn 5% on cash. I asked you to vote on this. Let me give you the link to this as well. Should you wish to go and vote on the X poll. And you'll see what I did with Chevron and CVX and so on and so forth. All right? Okay, go and vote on that. All right, let me... Luna is rising 12% today. I don't have much knowledge on electric cars, but BYD seems to be getting more and more popular, which doesn't mean it's a good company, of course. Have you guys looked at it before? I really don't know. No, we haven't. We haven't reviewed that. I am still learning procedures on website. Okay. Okay, thank you ever so much indeed, Tim. BioTools for Paul Knowles. Here we go. Paul Knowles. These are the reviews that will be done over the weekend. That's a promise. Okay, BioTools. Standard BioTools. What is the ticker to go with that? I want to make sure it's the right one. What is the ticker to go along with that? Paul Knowles, please. Make sure I've got that as well. I don't want to miss out. Is Takaj Charles in the show today? I want to make sure I get your reviews right. Is Tim? That's fine. Tim Rogers? We did that. Is Pat M in the show? R3A and Michelle, are you in the show? I've got information for you. Right. Okay. Virgin Galactic. Fantastic. Coca-Cola coming down. J&J. Thank you for alerting me to that. Nice one, Gilherme. What's your game plan? What's my game plan for what, Tim? You did great by getting rid of margin. You should have never started to begin with. Your position is 10 times better. Yes, but because I had margin, I made 38% profit last year. So I would have done half of that. So I made something in the region of $15,000. It cost me $1,000, and I doubled my gains by margin. So margin was absolutely 100% the right thing to do. There is no question about it. I don't know if the stock market is still going up today. Even Tesla is. I don't know if the stock market is going up today. Even Tesla is bouncing back. Do you mean stock market is going down? Is that what you meant? Anyway, here is the reaction this morning. Here's the FOMO, and now is the real reaction. VTSAX is up 21% this year. Radiant Smile, thank you for that. Standard BioTools, a ticker symbol is LAB. Okay, LAB. Thank you, Paul Knowles. That's now added. LAB. L-A-B. Thank you very much. Alex Manea. What's a solid buy today except Virgin? I got some. What's a solid buy today? Well, I'm looking to buy Coca-Cola when we fall, J&J when we fall, and also the S&P. Everything else is expensive. I see BYD driving around here in Australia all the time, to Jason Fallon. Is buying Chevron now a good investment? It is, in my position, yes, it is. The oil man is Stephen Lewandowski, though. He'll tell you the best thing. He is the expert. Right, can we do something a minute? Good morning. I am late to the party, but let's go space. Nice push back up, but I think it's because of the long weekend. It will drop again. Just getting rid of margin portfolio, mate, is a wise choice. Only use your own money to make money, says Stephen. Is plug a buy now? Plug. Right. The answer is yes. The answer is yes. Lilium. Okay. Got enough there. Don't need any more Lilium. That's fine. Sidhu, straight back down. That's fine. Plug. $51. What is, yes, plug is a buy. Let me have a look. $11,000 to spend on plug. Okay, I'm buying plug. Here we go. I am buying plug. Okay. Here we go. We want to be back in on plug. So let's go. Plug. There we go. Trade, buy. Limit, a limit order. We'll call it 370. Doesn't really matter. Continue. Market hours 161. So by 400. Continue. 400. There we go. I've just bought 400 shares of plug. There is my position. I've just bought 400 shares of plug at 365. My average is now 478. So now we're going to buy some more because now we're trending lower. Let's do that again. Done. Trade. Buy. This time a limit order of 365. I want to make sure it goes through. Market hours 3 p.m. today. 500. Right, 364. Right, I just got it for 363. There you go. I'm done buying plug. There's my position. You can see it's dropped now. I'm down 14% rather than 57. Okay, my average is now 424. And my brokerage position is 474. Okay. I don't want to buy any more plug. That'll do. That'll do, donkey. That'll do. Okay. So there's plug. Let me look on my Roth IRA. Let me scroll down and show you what's the best value right now. If we look at Chevron oil, it's down a bit. Not going to buy any more just yet. Coca-Cola is starting to fall down. We want to be ready to buy that. VU is starting to fall. We want to buy that. NEE, it keeps going up. We're fine. We don't want to buy any more. We got enough. Space is holding up. We're not in with the Roth anyway. Palantir's too dear. Amazon's too dear. Apple's too dear. Enphase now. Enphase now. Let's have a look at Enphase. Go back on the main account and see Enphase. It's 112. Okay. Now we can start buying back in Enphase. We sold Enphase last night at 113.56. 113. Anything around this price is undervalued. 113.56. It's 113.39 now. Still going down. We're getting the reaction now. So I'm going to wait a bit longer. It's not cheap and it's not really cheap. I mean, around about the 100 would be good. So we're going to wait there. Tesla, Rivian, no. McDonald's, no. Walmart has trim, but not enough. Let me go back to here to show you. Robinhood is getting better. IonQ, Robinhood. Plug, we just bought plug. We're okay now with that. Lilium, doing well now. We haven't got it on our main account. Okay, here comes the drops. Now then. Portfolio's looking good. We've just bought Plug. We've still got plenty of cash available. We can buy anything we want at the moment. Is Plug a buy now? I just bought it. Do it another time and you could be down 50%. You could, but do it another time and you could be down 50%. You can't time the market. No, you can't time the market. You can only, it's all about time in. You are dead right. I think Tesla is a safe bet. Little while longer. I just bought Plug. Rallo 1. Very good. Sonico ticker. Son is a dividend stock. For your information. Thank you, Bread. Barrels of crude oil are now selling for $70.74. I believe oil is at the lowest now and will go up again, $85.90. Always a chance crude oil could also go above 100 just to have a wait for your price. N-phase down as well, but I'm not adding above 104, but that's because I've already had some. MNTS went back down and back again. Meaning your portfolio, growth, income, or combination? A combination, most certainly. I want to get to $1 million portfolio. Yes, growth as well as reliable dividend income, but at the right price. And J&J and Coca-Cola are still there. We're just waiting for a little dip. But okay, looking good. Looking good. I've still got plenty of cash available. Haven't even started yet. Gold, S&P, Amazon, Apple, NEE, N-phase. Oh, here we go. Coca-Cola, J&J, Kenvue, Chevron, Tesla, Rivian, McDonald's, Google, Microsoft. This is great. There's so much opportunity now. N-phase. N-phase, absolutely a buy. I mean, it's all free money at this stage because I bought it at 70. So I sold it at 138, 140. It's all free money now. N-phase is a solid business. Best balance sheet on the stock market. Absolutely great. Interest rates coming down. Solar is absolutely the future. So I'm happy to spend 30 grand here on N-phase with margin, no issue. I just sold it. The first batch I sold was 138, 140. I just sold last night with this reaction that I said was going to come, and here it is. Anytime now, I can start buying it. But we are getting the reaction mid-morning as I expect. It's a long weekend. This is a buyer's market now. If you've prepared your portfolio, it's absolutely a buyer's market. So I'm starting to look at N-phase. Tesla, see, it's not wanting to hold up now. It's not. We're going to get more discounts. Lucid is rubbish. Don't touch Lucid. It's $3 now. It's absolutely a pile of rubbish. Peter Rawlinson destroyed the company himself on purpose. Absolutely bonkers, but there you go. Rivian, too dear. McDonald's, Google, Microsoft, Walmart, Tilray, no. Robinhood now. If I end up buying it back for what I paid for it, this is going to be the best day ever. All right? Absolutely flipping crazy. Right. Let's just have a bit of fun. Got 122 people watching. Only 50% of people are signing on Google. I don't know why. We got 67, so maybe we can't get any more likes. But let's try. Right. The reason why I asked you to like the video is if you like my content and you click the like, it helps the channel grow, and it also will suggest my content to you. If, however, you don't like my content, and that's absolutely fine, I might not like you, please do sign in with Google and down-like the video. My aim is to not grow the biggest YouTube channel in the world, but the best, most honest, most engaged. We have 98% of our live viewers are members, higher than any other channel on earth, higher than Mr. Beast, higher than any other channel. 98% of our live viewers are members. 119 watching. Let's see if we can get 70 likes, which would be more than 50%. Be amazing if we could beat it and people started signing in with Google. Let's refresh it in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 82. 82. We have a 99.5% up-like ratio, but as I say, not everyone is signed in. If you want to get yourself one of our Virgin Galactic or I'm Loving It mugs, they're there under the shop. Take a picture and we'll add you to the Rogues Gallery. All right, you'll be live on the show. 82. Shall we try one more time? Shall we see if we can beat 82? To be honest with you, that's more than I deserve. That's fantastic. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 82 is 83. There we go. We just beat it. I am more than happy with that. Thank you ever so much, everybody. Okay, now then, let me get rid of Mr. Mini-Me just a minute. Let's go back over to our main portfolio. Now, last night, I recorded, preempted all of this drama and nonsense, the CPI, the PPI. I recorded a special video for all Virgin Galactic investors. Let me share with you what I did last night. I put this video out. Many of you have missed it, and 99% of you have missed the special link. Here is the video. U2 weekend. I've recorded 2 pop videos with this lady here underwater swimming, and another video of an atmospheric scene where a lady's walking down the street, and I tried to portray being alone and with or without you. Okay, I recorded 2 pop videos, and the idea was it's a U2 chill weekend. So I've recorded these 2 pop videos, music videos, full pop video style, right? With everything you know a pop video has for you. And this was the video. It's Virgin Galactic Chill Weekend. Many of you missed it, so I'm just going to give you the link now. If you did miss it, please go and check it out. And let me give you the link there. I'll put it in there 3 times. All right, it's in the chat. Okay, so there you go. Go and check that out. You may have missed that. All right. Let's have a look here. Comments coming in. Lilium. Waiting for that 85 deal. It popped up, but you want to make sure that you don't overpay. There's my 85. Look, set. It's coming straight back down to it again. See, don't chase the stock. Never chase the stock. You know the price. Look at that. Might get it in a minute. Very good. Here comes the dip I was predicting. Okay. Yeah. Thoughts on Tilray? Rubbish. Thoughts on Tilray? Rubbish. Smash the like button, said the Queen. J&J coming down. Got to have patience. Got to understand how the market works. Coca-Cola. I've just had to buy it at PSNY at this price. 735 shares just cost me $1,000. £1,000. Wife said I hate shopping. She ain't seen me on a red day on the stock market. Wife said I hate shopping. She hasn't seen me on a red day on the stock market. Jason Fallon. I know how you feel. I've got $100,000 here waiting to spend it, and I want to spend it. You know, I'm like, I want to spend it, but there's nowhere to do it yet. Jason Fallon. Just bought more PSNY. Hi, Dexy. Oh my gosh, look who's back. Where have you been? Dexter Sickles is here. Dexter Sickles, where have you been, Dexy? You're not even a member anymore. Oh my gosh, Dexy, you're not even a member anymore. I can't believe it. Ladies and gentlemen, one of our original members, he's let his membership fade away. Look, this is Dexy, look. There he is, Dexter Sickles, look. There he is. This guy here, Dexter Sickles, this guy here. There he is. He comes in with his family, and there you go. We've got all the members here. If you want to send in a picture of your mug and so on, or your T-shirt, whatever. Stephen Lewandowski, which our oil man, just here, look. He's got a mug, Virgin Galactic to $100. There, look. And he's got the Day Trader T-shirt. And Zach, he has got the mug and the fleece, the hoodies and everything. There's Jason Fallon. Look, like a little robot. There's Mike. We sent all our love to this morning. There's Dr. Smith. There's Moosey. He's not been in for a while. Dexter, there's the Queen of Self Braiding. The Queen, there's the Queen. And that's Father Christmas Bill. He's got mugs, T-shirts, hats. He's got bloody everything he has. But there's Dexter Sickles. Let's see him there, look. He ain't been here for ages. I don't know where he's been. Anyway. What's going on? Where am I? Where's me? Look, what am I doing? What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Right. I can't think off what I'm doing. We haven't heard about Canoe in a while. Dexy. No, we haven't. And as a member, I can do a full review on it. Is it better to buy in shares or in dollars on Robinhood? Makes no difference. Whether you buy $10 of a stock or a stock that's worth $10. One share. Doesn't matter. Makes no difference. Make sure you always do a limit order so you pay the price that you want to pay, not the volatile bid and ask prices. I have been Lucas Aid and lurking. Yeah, Dexy's Midnight Runners, you might be, but you're not a member anymore. I can't even speak. You're a moderator. I can't have a moderator that's not a member. I can't have that. That's bleeding ridiculous. I got to downgrade him now. Virgin Galactic pulling back a bit. Let's have a look. Gold, S&P. Here we go. Thank you very much. Yes. Coca-Cola. There you go. People said to me, it won't go down. Yes, it will. You have to have patience. You have to observe it. Okay, very, very good. So, let me read the rest of the comments. My opinion, not advice. Anything can happen. Oil is a safe investment. If you buy at the bottom, never buy oil when oil is high. I always watch crude oil prices. I like MTDR. This is our oil man. Listen to this. It's very important. Buy the dip. Martyn has taught us this time and time again. Yes, but manage your funds. I'm going to say it again. It's really, really easy to make money. Anyone can make money here on the show. Making money on the stock market is easy. The hard part is to keep it. The biggest investment you make is in yourself, is in your education, is in your control of your emotion. That is what you're fighting against. Get yourself out of the problem. You are the problem. The stock market is not there to help you. Thank you, Adam Kilmer. It's not there to help you. It doesn't know you exist. We had Jeff Boots, a CEO of Diversified Mineral Group, live on my show, phone in from the New York Stock Exchange. On the floor of the New York Stock Exchange. And he told us, on the floor of the New York Stock Exchange, it is not like Wolf of Wall Street. Everyone's screaming and shouting anymore. It's a bunch of computers, which are all set. There's about 20 people walking around. It's set to sell at certain positions. It's nothing to do with investing. It's everything to do with trading on the day. That's it. That is it. And if certain conditions apply, they sell it. There's no emotion here, none whatsoever. People don't care you own the stock. No one gives two hoots to you whatsoever. So be very, 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 very careful if you are trading with emotion. If you feel that you own a share of Tesla, yes, be proud and be happy you own a share of Tesla, but You don't work at Tesla. You don't do anything at Tesla. You don't build anything. You simply own a share, and the share is a piece of the business. However, the share price is just a measure of human sentiment for the day. That's it. No more, no less on what people will pay for that stock at that moment in time. It's not a value of the company. When we look at Tesla and then we say, for example, the market cap of this company is $722 billion, whatever. That's the size of the company. No, it's not. It's the value of the shares. That's what it is. That's all it is. And the company can still be making cars, still be making money, still employing people, doing all the things it does, but the share price could be up or down, left, right, or sideways. It doesn't matter. No one knows whether the market's going up, down, or sideways. What your job is to do, what I do, and why I consistently beat the market, consistently beat Warren Buffett, is I am looking for innovation for the future. I'm looking for things that change the world. I'm looking for proprietary companies that are unique, that stand out, that are special, that have good balance sheets, that are well funded, that are well managed. But I'm not joining a fan club. I don't own a t-shirt of Tesla. I wouldn't mind a t-shirt of Tesla, to be honest, but I don't have one, all right? And if Tesla is overbought, I don't buy it. Now, there are stocks that are overbought that I've bought. For example, even now today, even though Tesla is down, it's still overbought. And I'm not talking about the RSI, the chart. The chart is merely a visual representation of what people did in the past and they might do again in the future. Doesn't predict anything. Don't use a chart as a fact of what's going to happen. What I do is I use this. I use my alpha spread. This is based upon numbers and numbers alone. I value companies. I then reach out, speak to the company. You saw me a couple of days ago, speak to the investor relations manager at Virgin Galactic. I build relationships with all the companies. I know the people that work there. I get a flavor for the business. I look at the balance sheets, the margins, and then I share all of this with you. This is how I invest. I don't give a damn or a hoot what the chart says. The chart is something I understand and it's something I do look at because it tells me what human beings are doing right now and what they did in the past, but it doesn't tell me what they're going to do in the future. Statistically, human beings do repeat the same action over and over again. So it does give me an indication of what might happen. However, it didn't predict we were about to drop bombs on Yemen last night, did it? It didn't predict that we were going to have COVID. It didn't predict many of the things that we have to deal with on a day-to-day basis. It just shows you the past. So anyway, I don't know where I was going with that. I just ended up doing it. Buy the dip, Martyn has taught us. Yes, buy the dip, but do not... This is why I started the buy the dip rule. Buy the dip, I think, was made up by some crypto YouTubers. Remember, I'm not a bloody YouTuber. I'm the world piano man. I really hate when people call me a YouTuber. I really hate it, right? I've got a global audience of people that saw me in live theatres and concerts who pay tickets to hear me sing, right? I'm not a YouTuber. I just use this like a TV channel, right? That's what I do. They made up this thing about diamond hands, paper hands, buy the dip. And it was done because they can create dramatic thumbnails about it. And it gets you to watch the video. It's not a real thing. I've never heard Warren Buffett use the phrase paper hands, diamond hands, or even buy the dip. We might mention buy the dip, but buy the dip doesn't just mean every time it drops, you buy a bit. It doesn't mean that. Because if you buy the dip every time it dips, you'll be out of money in about 3 minutes. And then now you can't buy the real dip. You've got to buy the stock when it's undervalued and it's oversold and it's proprietary, unique, and has a good business. That's all you're doing. All you're doing is buying a business when it is oversold. That's it. It's really simple. And then you hold the business. However, you might say, you're saying hold the business, but you sold your Coca-Cola, you sold your J&J. Yes, because I made 38% profit. At some time, you've got to bank your profits in the right way, of course, and then you re-enter the market. There's nothing wrong with doing that. However, there are times, like Warren Buffett, when he bought Coca-Cola, I don't believe he's ever bought any more or ever sold any. He might trim off the top. I don't know. But he holds the majority, as I understand, of his Coca-Cola investment because he now earns millions, or if not billions of dollars a year in dividend payments. He bought it years ago at the bottom. He doesn't need to do anything with it because he's now got a portfolio that just compounds and compounds and compounds. Doesn't need to do anything. Lives on dividends, and even that he doesn't even need. However, for you and I, we've got to build a portfolio. We've got to grow a portfolio. And as you all know, if you've watched my show, I started with $5,000 2.5 years ago. I've never shorted the stock. I've never bought an option. And here we are today at just under $70,000. No margin, no risk, no drama. Everything's looking great, right? Brilliant. I've done that because of consistent rules and procedures and discipline on my portfolio. Anyway, let's have a little look. Martin, I made plenty of money in uranium today. I did give you guys the heads up. And no, it's not to do with the war. It's about energy. Thank you, Ron. I'm glad you said that. 173 I meant. Dexy, I had to spend 2003 stabilizing my finances. Okay. Can we get a shirt that says real men read balance sheets? I'll buy 2. Would you commit to that? Would you commit to that? Real men read balance sheets. If so, I will make it so. But I'm not going to decide it if you're just having a laugh. Would you really buy 2? Okay. Let me just check that a minute. Okay, I'm going to write this down. And if Jason Fallon says yes, I shall make over the weekend a t-shirt which says real men read balance sheets. And he says, I'll buy 2. And if he confirms he will do that, because he's a man of his word, he's been a gold member forever, so he's a man of his word, I will make it so. I have been Lucas A. Lurker. Bought plug at 358. Give me a bit. I'll be a member again in a bit. In a bit? How much longer you bloody need? You've had 6 months. Good morning, says Carlos. I can't buy oil on my ISA account and I get taxed if I don't use my ISA. Why can't you buy oil on your ISA? Down it all goes. Sensei Cripitoe. How are you, mate? Good to have you with me. Have you heard the news? Have you been watching my post? You pay attention? How high do you think Lilium will go? I've no idea. Of course, if it gets its flights and does what it says it's going to do, the sky's the limit, literally. I sold $57,000 worth of stock overnight, Sensei, after I told everybody I would. Gave everybody the heads up. Lilium will go lower. Well, I'm waiting to buy at 85. Now is the time to jump in on plug. Plug. 358. Do you or have you placed a cap on annual capital gains? Understanding you have several different accounts that allow you to save from taxes. Do you or have you placed a cap on annual capital gains? No, I haven't. I will speak to my CPA about such a thing and see what's what. Thank you for that. You need to buy at least $500 worth of shares, FFI Faraday. These things love risk. Yeah, well, I don't. I bought enough. Thank you very much. Martin, is it normal for a company to pay 4%, 41% dividend? Because I just saw one. No, it's not normal. And if it does, how often does it pay it? I've reviewed these before. Very often, you look at a stock that pays 41% dividend and it's paid it once, misses it all the time. If it does pay it, its growth is completely diminishing year on, year out. So you got to look at the dividend history, which I can do and show you, and also look at the chart over time. I can do that as well if you want me to review a stock like that. Okay. Best one to the moon. Best one to the moon. There you go. I ate that. There's flipping those BitBoy. I mean, come on. BitBoy Crypto. He's flipping. He takes drugs. He talks rubbish. He cheats on his wife. He makes up stories. I think he was the one who made up to the moon. These are the sort of people that people follow. They're not financial people at all. I think BitBoy used to work in a Pizza Hut, didn't he? And then he bought a few Bitcoin with his tips. It went up, of course. And then he becomes the almighty, all-knowing BitBoy Crypto. Absolute nonsense. And he made up all these silly phrases. And, of course, people get greedy. They love to get rich for doing nothing. And, of course, they've all lost their money. And he's ended up being thrown off and chucked in the bin. Anyway, charts are useful for traders, not long-term investors. You can't call yourself a trader if you don't look at charts, especially since most trades are placed by algorithms. There you go. I'm serious. Jason Fallon is up for it. Right, so this is what's going to happen. End of the show. This is what I'm going to do. Right, over here. This is my shop. All right, I am going to, let me give you the link to the shop. I am going to make real men read balance sheets. That's brilliant. He's going to buy 2. Right, I'm going to design it. I'm going to put it on here on my shop. Real men read balance sheets. It'll be in any size, any color, and it'll be made in your country from an environmental point of view. That's why I use this company. It will make it in Australia for you, Jason, because I know you're in Australia. All right, okay. He didn't buy Coke at the bottom. I think he bought when it was near all-time highs in the past. Actually, he didn't buy Coke at the bottom. I think he bought it when it was all-time highs, actually. Who are you talking about? Me or Warren Buffett? What do you mean? I'll buy 2. Jarda Stick wants 2. Jarda Stick wants 2. We've sold 4 T-shirts. Right, I'm going to write this down then. I'm going to hold you to it now. And Jarda Stick. So Jarda Stick wants it as well. Jarda Stick. There we go. Jada Stick. Okay, I got it now. Okay, there you go. I'm going to make T-shirts with real men read balance sheets. And Jarda Stick's going to buy 2 and Jason Fallon's going to buy 2. All right, good. That's funny. And then send a picture in with you wearing it, right? Problem is when you sell something, you are taxed on profit unless in an ISA or Roth. That's absolutely correct. Plug is dead in the water. Has never made a dime. Plug is in the water. I do not agree. With your analysis. You are very welcome to make that point, but I don't agree. I got 5,000 FFIE. Total waste of money and time, really. iBit completely followed Bitcoin. Rubbish. That's right. That's absolutely right. There's a man at iShares at iBit. Where is it? iBit. Here we go. There's a man who owns Mr. iShares. He's called Mr. iBit Shares. That's what I can call him. They spent billions of dollars making a ETF, which then of course completely crashed the website, and the SEC don't even turn on 2-factor authenticator, so they get completely exposed and made look like clowns several times. Gary Gensler should be fired. He's absolutely rubbish. Okay, and whoever manages this ETF, makes money from your trades, makes it sound cheap, calling it $25. Oh, I can buy Bitcoin for $25. Just buy the real Bitcoin, people, because it follows the same price, except Mr. iShares Bitcoin Trust, he makes money when you trade it. It's absolutely bonkers. Absolutely bonkers. But they'll tell you it's a good idea. Absolutely bonkers. But anyway, people will do it, and now it's going down the toilet. Anyway, whatever. To the moon is the catchphrase used by influencers to pump their bags and dump into retail. People like Alex Becker. To the moon, yes. Absolute rubbish. You will never hear me use that silly, uneducated phrase. You'll never hear Warren Buffett. You'll never hear anybody who works on the stock market. Can you imagine a guy working on Wall Street going, "Come on, everybody, it's going to the moon"? No, he doesn't. It's ridiculous. But it sells videos for those silly YouTubers who think it's important. Anyway, what a week. From ignored to a meetup with Virgin, Bitcoin ETF, fake news unannounced, and from beating Warren Buffett to getting rid of margin. That's brilliant. That's brilliant. I'm going to read it out again. What a week. From ignored to meeting up with Virgin Galactic. Yep. BTC ETF, fake news, unannounced, and from beating Warren Buffett to getting rid of margin. Fantastic. What a great week. I love it. Something is always at the bottom if the upside is 10,000%. There you go. Sava review. Sava at Delph is getting all excited. You get his review. Oh, I meant Warren. I know what you meant. Warren Buffett didn't buy it at the bottom. He bought it at an all-time high, did he? Warren Buffett, I mean, maybe it was a high at the time, but he recognized the business. It's a low compared to today. I mean, I don't know. Anyway, plug is at the price is a gift. I hope we go to 290. Love you so much. You're a god to me. Ooh, that's a bit strong. But thank you very much. Absolutely rubbish. Who wants a t-shirt with absolutely rubbish? Who would buy one of those? What's the projection for plug? I need to do another review on it before I give my thoughts on that. Looks like it's pulling back now. Yes. Well, it's no surprise, is it? Is anyone surprised by all of this? Shouldn't be surprised by all of this. Exactly what we said it was going to happen. Anyway. Uncle Martyn. Bim Canal. Uncle Martyn. Uncle Martyn, please do something to push space to 10, my uncle. I trust on you. Bim Canal. Well, what can I say? Going to meet with Virgin Galactic soon. Interviews coming. Stand by. Farrell Drugan. I'm on a whole 2 hours behind, but I'll catch up. Farrell Drugan. He's 2 hours behind the show. You don't understand why... What? You don't understand. Why are you still holding space? Bank a profit, man. What is wrong with you? Why? Why have I got to do that? Why do I want to do that? No. I don't want to pay any more tax this year. No point. Pluggers are zero support. It's coming to $2. Says Paul Knowles. Hi, Martyn. Are you holding fuel cell? It's a buy at 120. Not at the moment. No. Added 100 more Luna in pre-market to Jeffrey Diamond. Yes, I'll buy 2 of those. Jarder stick wants absolutely rubbish. Okay, I'll buy 2 of those. It's become the t-shirt show, ladies and gentlemen. I do apologise. We've now become the t-shirt show. All right, okay. I'm just saying we are now the t-shirt show. I'm writing that down. You're committed now. You're committed. Yeah, Jarder stick. There you go. Yes, I'll buy 2 of those. Absolutely rubbish. Don't tell anyone about it, but the S&P doesn't care about valuation either. It just holds the best performing companies. Yeah, don't tell no one. It's top secret, right? We can't tell no one about it. Yes, but if space heads back to 150, what's the point? It's not going to 150. And even if it does, I don't care. It's where it's going long term. I'm not going to sell everything. All right. I did what I needed to do to protect my portfolio from what is about to occur, which is occurring right now. Let me look at the poll. The poll was, I asked you, is my portfolio in a stronger, better position today? I've had 95 votes. Only 21% of you said no. 54% said yes, and 25% they ain't got a clue. They just said undecided. I don't know. I ain't got a clue, which is good. I'm glad you were honest. That's what we want. I don't think any trolls or anybody scammers got involved. 54% said yes. What's important is only 21% of you said no. So there you go. It was the right thing to do. Is the portfolio in a stronger position today? 25% of you said no. 53% said yes. And you're absolutely right. 100% it's in a better position today. No question about it. Sell, my dear. Sell, Martin. Sell, my dear. What is it? My dear, I don't give a damn. What is it? Come, my dear, I don't give a damn. What is it? For Gone with the Wind. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Are we witnessing effects of the idea that the markets are beginning to slide after the cuts begin? Now that is anticipated. I don't know about that. Howdy, Lucio Cincinnato. I hope I got your name right. Martin, you missed my post earlier. Do a poll. Market up or down this weekend? Hold or sell? 95% fail. So the poll would be telling. Martin, you missed my post earlier. Do a poll. Market up or down this weekend? Hold or sell? What is the question? Because you've got market up or down is a question. Hold or sell? 95% fail. So the poll would be telling. Can you rephrase it so I can use it exactly how you want? I will copy it exactly as you write it. Can you imagine the S&P dumping all tech just because toilet roll and toilet roll and CO dropped 25%? Toilet roll. That's what happened. That's what happened in flipping COVID. Toilet roll and you couldn't. What is wrong with human beings? When we had COVID, everybody bought toilet roll. What the bloody hell was that all about? I mean, what was that all about, people? Come on. This is what's wrong with the world, right? We got to go red. Sorry, folks. We got to go red. We knew it was coming. Doesn't matter. I've got no margin or any risk whatsoever now. Do we not sort of look at ourselves and go, we're a bunch of bloody idiots? Really? Are we a bunch of bloody idiots? Hang on a minute. Let me create the scene. Wake up in the morning. Hello. I don't know. I'm imagining there's somebody else here. Okay. All right. So, hello. I don't know who that person. I'm just run with me a minute. I'm making this up. Hello. Yeah. It's March 2020. COVID. Oh, is it? Yeah. What's COVID? It's a virus that was made in a market in China. Was it? What do you mean it was made? Everything's made in China. Yeah, it was this like virus thing, and everyone's getting it now. It's going to go around the world. And hang on a minute, I'm over it. I don't know which side I am. Let me just make sure. Okay, I'm over here. Forget that bit. That doesn't matter. That's just confusing the situation, right? So yeah, there's going to be COVID, and okay. So what's that? What's that? It's a virus. Okay, the whole world. Pandemic. What, epidemic or... No, pandemic apparently is worse than epidemic. I know epidemic sounds worse, but pandemic is the worst one. Is it like the Black Death? Yeah, okay. All right, I get the idea. Pandemic, right, around the world. COVID, okay. What's going to happen? We're all going to stay in our houses, right? The Prime Minister's not. He's going to have parties. But apart from him, we're going to stay in our houses and we're going to bang dustbin lids every Thursday for the NHS. Are we? Yeah, we're going to do that. And it's very, very important that we wash our hands and don't cough on each other. Well, I wasn't doing that before anyway. Well, yeah, but now it's even... Now, did you ever cough on people? No. I didn't. Did you? No. So anyway, don't cough on... I wasn't going to cough on anybody anyway, to be quite honest. Don't cough... I never cough on people anyway. I always wash my hands. Anyway. Right, do you wash your hands after you go to the toilet? Yes, I've always have done. Now do it more. Okay, I've got it. Right, okay, we know what's happening. But the thing is, when you get ill, right, you have it's hard to breathe, you get coughs, it's horrible. It's like a really, really bad flu, but a lot of people are going to die. It's very serious, okay? Okay, I've got it. So what can we do? Well, what we got to do, we got to prepare ourselves for this. Well, how do I prepare myself for it? It looks like I just got to stay in, wash my hands, and keep away from people. Yep. But there's one other thing you've got to do. What's that? Is it? I can't think what it is. You need to go out and buy as much toilet roll as you can. Why? Why do I need that? Well, because we're human beings and we're flipping stupid, and it's what we do. But why would we buy toilet roll? I'm going to be coughing. I'm going to be at home. What? There's going to be a shortage on stuff, all right? Right? Well, there's going to be, so water, food, this is important. No. None of that. There's no rush on food. No one's running out buying loads of water. They're all going to buy toilet roll. Okay. So I'm going to go out and buy toilet roll. Excuse me, folks. I have these moments. It's part of the show, I'm afraid. In fact, it's not part of the show. I don't know why I do it, but I shouldn't do it anymore. I should probably stop doing it and focus on how to not lose any more money. But anyway, there we go. That's what human beings did. So yeah, we went out. It came to my mind because Neil's mentioned it here. Can you imagine the S&P dumping all tech just because toilet roll and co dropped 25%? That's why I mentioned it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have bothered. Just good companies. Frankly, my dear. Thank you, Brian. Now we can do it properly. Here we go. Let's do it. Let's make a moment now. You ready? It's a moment. Brian, get off the screen. Get off the screen. Off the screen. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. That was great, wasn't it? That was great. You've got to be honest. That was very, very good. I know that was good. I could see how that looked. Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. Will the market markedly rise, fall, or rise? Well, there's a question. Looking at those liquidity grabs, I'll be looking for first 2 days of February. If it goes south, I'll try and build ladders. Monetary crisis is gone. Financial USA problem, says Lucio Cincinnato. When the apocalypse happens, what matters to us is our butts. You're absolutely right. If there is going to be, he's absolutely right. Gone postal is spot on. If there is going to be a meteorite and a satellite, not a satellite, that's not right. Asteroid, that's the word. An asteroid crashing into the earth, you're absolutely right. I want to wrap myself up in toilet roll. That's what I'm going to need. Forget the underground bunker that the government have built. Don't worry about that. What you need is a load of toilet rolls. Oh dear God. Microsoft is so expensive. I'm the S&P and buying flipping burgers technology because Alpha Spread said so. Microsoft is so expensive. I'm the S&P and I'm buying flipping burger technologies because Alpha Spread says so. Niels, that's it. It's laughable. All the banks systems of the USA is unsound and basically, let me tell you something, shall I? Do you want to know a little secret? Does anyone know this? I'm sure you do because you're all very smart people, right? But you do know this, right? Let me tell you what happens here. This is another one of my little stories, right? A man walks into a bank. Don't ever walk into a bank. But imagine you've walked into a bank. You've taken that plunge and you decided to walk into a bank. You go into a bank and you think, right, I am going to put my money somewhere safe. It's a bank. It's a solid building. It's built on the ground. It's got bricks. It's a real brick and mortar. I'm going to put my money in here. I'm going to put it behind those solid steel doors. My money is safe. So you get your money and you give it to the bank freely. They don't even threaten you. They don't even get a gun when you go in and go, give me your money. They don't even do that. You walk in of your own free will and you put the money on the table. And the man goes, or the woman, thank you very much. We'll put that in the bank for you, sir. Safe with us. Don't worry. We gotta be safe because we're the Bank of England, the Bank of Scotland, the Bank of America. We are the bank. We are the bank of the country. We can't get a better name than that. bankofamerica.com, bankofengland.com. We can't get better than that. And here we are with the flag, everybody wearing little uniforms, everything. We are the real deal. Great. There's my money. Thank you very much. Right. Brilliant. What do I get for my money? What? What do you mean? What do you get with your money? You don't get anything. Well, I've just given you my money. What do I get in return? Because you're a bank, right? You're very smart. You're clever. You're going to do stuff with my money. No. We're going to stick it in the safe. So you got it. Right. So if I stick it in the safe, inflation, my money is going to get less every year. Don't worry about that. That doesn't bother you because we're going to pay you interest. Oh, that's all right then. So what's the current rate of inflation? About 5%. How much am I going to get on interest? 6%? I'm going to make a bit of a profit. Well, about 0.5%. 0.5%. So I'm going to give you my money and then I'm going to get 0.5% profit. Okay. And inflation, so I'm losing money. Yeah, but your money's safe. Well, what? Who's going to steal it? Well, if you leave it at home, you might get a burglar. Yeah, but I might not get a burglar and my money might be all right. I mean, no one's nicked anything else. Maybe my money will be all right. No, put it in the bank. It's safer in the bank. Okay, I'll give you. All right, I'm going to do it because we've always done it and it just seems to be the right thing. My mum and dad did it and their dad did it and it's supposed to be the right thing. I'm going to do it. I'm going to trust the bank. All right, I give it. Okay. Next week you come along, knock on the door because the bank's closed now. Banks, you can't even get in, but you wait around till 9:30. You go in, you say, hello, mate. And it's not just you, it's everybody else. Everybody is all turned up at the bank at the same time. I've heard there's a war going on and there's maybe an asteroid coming to planet Earth. All right, there's an asteroid coming and I want to get my money out. Well, what do you mean? You can't have your money. What do you mean? What do you mean I can't have my money? Well, everybody wants their money today, right? Well, it's in the safe, innit? In the bank. Well, no, not really. Well, what do you mean? Oh, I'm getting up. What do you mean? Everybody's here, queued up, billions of people all across America. Everyone's standing there at the till going, can I have my money? And they're going, no. Well, what do you mean? What do you mean? Well, we can't give it to you now. Well, I only gave it to you yesterday. You put it in the safe. I watched you do it. You put it in the little till underneath the cash. I saw you do it. Well, what you actually saw me do was put it under the cash register, but now it's disappeared. Well, where's it gone? Well, we invested it because we're the bank. What do you mean you invested it? Well, it's how we make money. Whoa. It's my money. You said I don't get anything out of this. Well, no, you don't. You get 0.5%, but we make money on it. What do you mean? Well, we lent it out. We lent it out 10 times. We lent your money out 10 different times. It went out, comes back from that person, goes out. We actually do it 10 times. Statistically, folks, this is all facts, by the way. Go and check it out. So we lend your money out 10 times. You got your money lent out everywhere. So it's lent out everywhere. Everyone's lending it everywhere. So if you knock on the door and say, can we have your money? We can't give it to you. Well, you said my money was in the bank safe. Well, it is, but you can't have it because we're making money on it. Well, okay. Well, that sounds good that you're making money, but where do I get? Well, you don't. You don't get any money. You get 0.5%. Hang on a minute. So let me just make sure I got this right. So I've given you my money. You've lent it out 10 times. Thank you, Leah. You've lent it out 10 times and I get nothing in return. Yep, that's right. Well, how is it then that I've got this little app on my phone? It's called Robinhood, right? They're this little thing, right? And they give me 5.25% on my money. And you give me 0.5%. How does that work? How are they magically doing that? Oh, well, it's not. It's not really magic. It's because you put your money in Robinhood, and they invest with us, Wells Fargo, Bank of America, everybody else, and so we make money on it. But Robinhood, they're a big deal. We've got to be nice to them because they give us billions. You only give us a few thousand. You don't give us very much. They give us billions. So we have the money. We make the money because we lend it out 10 times. So we give it back to Robinhood. So they make money. Okay. And then they give it to me. Yeah. We wish they wouldn't do that though, because if they do that, it makes us look bad. It makes us look like, well, we give the money to the bank and we do make money, but we don't give it back to you. But when we do it through Robinhood or any other online fintech company like that, we give it to them because they're important. You know, they're a big institution. You're a nobody. You're just this little bloke giving us your money. Well, that don't sound very nice, does it? Well, it's not very nice, but it's how we make money. And so I can make money from the bank. Well, yeah, you can. But not through us, you can't. Isn't it ridiculous? That's how the banking system works. Anyway, it's laughable that all the bank systems of the USA is unsound. Yeah, they actually haven't got your money. If everybody went to the bank and said, "Can I have my money?" you wouldn't get your money. But they're making money. They're just not giving it to you. They're giving it to an institution, and an institution like Robinhood, who's trying to get business, will give you it. So there you go. No, we're not bloody. What's all that mean? What's that mean? In their defense, they were scared stores would close. In their defense, they were scared stores would close. Heard or thought about SEDG Solar Edge technology? Seems to be dropping like a rock at the moment. Yes, Solar Edge. I've got a house in England with Solar Edge panels on the roof. I know firsthand about Solar Edge. I've got it on my house in England, and Enphase is far better. Enphase is we've done a review on Solar Edge and Enphase. Solar Edge, Enphase Energy has a much better balance sheet, much better margins. They can afford to sell less and hold their prices up and crush SEDG. Enphase is the way forward. Solar Edge, not so good. Definitely not. Is Martyn okay? He's a bit crazy. I love him so much, so entertaining. He has ADHD just like me. Hey, there's nothing wrong with me. This is entertainment. This is entertainment, mate. I'm not really mad. I know what I'm doing. Wasn't funny. Had to use 3 shells. Wasn't funny. Had to use the 3 shells, stupid people. Wasn't funny. Had to use the 3 shells. What's the 3 shells? I don't know what 3 shells is. Can someone explain to me what 3 shells is? You should stop and keep trading or music. You should stop and keep the trading or music. Martyn, that is the question for the poll. I went long, Kimberly Clark, at Kleenex during the COVID panic. True story. Oh my gosh. Hang on a minute. We got to buy. Portfolio's rising again. SPCE, here we go. Really going now. Palantir, gold, S&P, no. Amazon, no. Apple, no. Exterior Energy going up again. Enphase. Time to buy Enphase. Okay, here we go. Enphase. Buy. Limit order. Market hours. So where did I sell it? I sold it at 113. Buying it back now. I've just bought Enphase on my Roth. There it is. Wiped out my loss. There you go. And we're buying it back now. And I'll buy more if it drops again. Starting to buy back in on Enphase now. There you go. We live in a world that needs to wipe their asses with softness more than learning the facts. Jose Quintana, that's the world we live in. We live in a world where we got to wipe our asses more than learning facts. Will someone do a clip while Piano Man rants about toilet paper? Toilet paper is the new duct tape. What's the best dividend stock pay monthly? What is best dividend stocks pay monthly? I don't know the answer to that question. I think J&J and Coca-Cola are your best dividend stocks. They're dividend kings. Why? Because they always pay, and because that's important. They increase their payments. They are solid businesses, so they will be able to continue to pay. Very, very important that. Okay. I've just bought Enphase. Bought back in. Okay. iBit. Let's stop looking at this. This is rubbish. Get rid of that. Lilium. Heading back up. Sidhu Space. Oh, today. Look at that. XRP. Let me look. Plug. Starting to come up again now. On my Roth. That's enough of plug. Let's be honest. Compound interest is XTHE I'm not sure what that means. Can you rephrase that, Adam Kilmer? Pfizer is good for dividends and for pandemics. Have fun gambling the economy with a responsible attitude or not. Martin, come back down to earth, mate. You're off on one. Ha ha. Poll. Will the market markedly, do you mean markedly rise or fall this weekend? Get on the reviews. Get on with reviews, mate. I'm being directed here by Paul Knowles. Paul Knowles doesn't like the direction of the show. So he wants something different. He wants a poll, though. You can poll the audience. Okay, here we go. You want me to poll the audience? You can have a poll because you are a member of the channel. All right, here we go. Let me poll the audience. This is for Paul Knowles. Paul Knowles wants me to poll the audience. If you're a member, you can poll the audience. Will the market rise or fall? Now, I wouldn't have asked this question because the market can't move over the weekend because it's closed. But that's what he wants to ask. Will the market rise or fall this weekend? So I'm guessing what he means by that is by Monday or by Tuesday, it's up or down. So I would imagine that's what he means. This is his question. He's a member, and he says, "Will the markets rise or fall this weekend?" Rise or fall is the option you've got. That's how he wanted it put. So I would have said, he means when it closes tonight, will it be lower on Tuesday? That's what I'm. That's markedly. Will the market markedly? Okay, that's what he wants. You can have it how you want it. Markedly. Okay, that's how you want it. You can have it. I was going to say it's not moving. Will the market markedly rise or fall this weekend? Yes. Will it? He assumes how it'll open there. We all know what he means, all right? All right, but that's how he wanted it written, so that's how he's going to get it. Okay, Sidhu going up. Yes, Sidhu space is going up. Yes, it is. Martyn, another secret bank customer return is about 0.001 average bank investing return. With your money, it's hang on. Another secret bank customer return, it's about 0.01% average bank investing return. With your money, it's around 5%. Thank you, Lucio. You're asking the bank to protect your money, so it's not weird to pay. They're not protecting your money, though, are they? They're not protecting anything. Why won't you buy Hood right now? Why? I haven't noticed it. That's why. Let's have a look. Robin Hood. I sold Hood for $11.62. I'll buy some Hood. I'll buy some Hood. All right, I'm buying Hood. Limit order. I'm buying Hood on my Roth. I bought it $11.20. There it is. If you watch now, there's Robin Hood on my Roth. I've just bought 100 shares at $11.20. There you go. It's going up. There you go. So, do you feel better now? Alex, are you happy now? Alex says, why don't you buy Robin Hood? I've just bought Robin Hood. Chase pays me 0.000008 on my savings account. Yeah, shot glass philosophy. You should carry on with them. Then they're brilliant. They're great. Bank panic took Argentina to its knees in 2001. 6 months in riots. Oh dear, oh dear. 5 presidents in a month. Flipping heck. Bitcoin gained popularity because of its anti-bank sentiment. These so-called new crypto enthusiasts celebrate the biggest and shadiest BlackRock creating an ETF. Now watch them crash the market. Roll 10 cheese. Demolition Man. There you go. 3 shells equals number 2. 3 shells equals number 2. I've no idea what this means. 3 shells. Enphase Man. Back in business. Back in business. Yes, we've just bought Enphase. We're back in and we're making money again. Boom. Boom, 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 everywhere. Is it good for my portfolio? Yes. My portfolio is green. The Roth IRA is down at the moment. We're looking to find something there. We've got some investments to make. From the film Judge Dredd. LOL, gone postal. From the film Judge Dredd. Markedly. I was going to say it's not moving. I think he means how it opens next week. That's right. Mike, you're a legend. Which market tech? I'll be down. Commodities will go up, etc. The government protects your money in the bank, not the bank protecting your money. The government protects your money, exactly. So FDIC insured, that's through the bank, not through the government, not the bank. The bank does nothing. The bank is a business, right? The bank doesn't do anything. I don't know what the bank does. I'm not sure I know what the bank does. If someone knows what the bank does, let me know. Yes, banks, 1933, forced crash, whispers and deception, only £30 cash exists. £30 cash exists. The rest is on computers. Money only comes into existence when you take out a loan. So the bank indirectly has to protect your money. No, it doesn't. It doesn't protect your money at all. That's why banks go bust. That's why banks go bust. They lend out money to really bad debts, really hot debts, and that's how banks go bust. So no, to say banks protect your money, they don't. They don't at all. They take risks all the time. We've seen many banks go bust. We've seen it live on the show. Anyway. I've got to go. I've got to have a break. Christmas rally went tits up. No, it didn't for me. It didn't. I made 38% and I sold. I made about 48%. It came down to 38% and I decided today to move out and now I'm buying all the dips. So no, it didn't. It didn't. It was very, very good. Don't go and ruin my Christmas. My Christmas was great. If it follows a tendency, it will be a dead year. No, it'll be fine. If you buy the right stocks at the right price, is a good entry to add. Yes, and because it's a forex, that's why anything here is good on Robinhood. I will just continue now to add on the way down because it's still undervalued. Absolutely right. Absolutely right. Portfolio looking good. Virgin Galactic, Palantir, gold, the S&P. The S&P, I've just sold it at I've just sold the S&P at 437.24. So it's gone up slightly, didn't overreact. I can buy back even though it's slightly more. It doesn't matter. I wanted to see how it would react today. That's the safest bet. Let's go back to Amazon. Still too expensive. Apple. Next Tier Energy is doing well now. I've got all my money there. I'm making money now on Enphase. Do I have it in my brokerage account? No, not at the moment. Just in my Roth. Coca-Cola, J&J, Kenvue, Chevron, Tesla. Right. Got more to do. I'm going to end the show now and I'm going to set some limit orders. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to set some limit orders to buy Coca-Cola, J&J, the S&P, Tesla, and then forget all about it. Absolutely fine. Hood, we bought some plug. That's now going up. We did right thing there. Yeah, we can trim that back soon. Take money out of that. That's all good. Okay, we're all fine. Portfolio's green. Turn the studio green. We like it. The bank is there to gamble your pension funds. The central banks are there to reduce the value of your money by printing more money. Brilliant, isn't it? People are not giving the bank money because they feel. People are not giving the bank money because they feel like it. Because they feel like it. Well, they are. That's exactly what they are doing. It's just the bank relies on you, basically living on the way we used to live. It's silly, but people do that. I mean, there you go. Right. One final thought. According to Unusual Whales that monitor politician trades on X, very few Democratic politicians own crypto stock. Says Jenny. All right. Okay, you ready? Let's see who's up or down. It's time for Day Trader of the Day. Fantastic. See you all back for the closing bell. Got a surprise for you tonight. Do you want to hear my surprise? You've all waited to the end. Do you want the surprise? Do you know what it is? Here is my surprise. Tonight, after the closing bell, it's party time. We're going to get drunk. We're going to sing songs. Here is the show for tonight. Click on the like button. Get yourself a ticket. Put the like there. Click the notification bell. After the closing bell tonight, it's party time. Oh, yes, indeed. Make sure that you join me. My portfolio is turning greener and greener by the second. We got Day Trader of the Day. Let me send this video into the show tonight. Customization. Redirect for the closing bell. You don't want to miss it. 2 p.m. today. Last show. There you go. That's now set. Should we have a quick look? Day Trader of the Day. Are you ready? How many subscribers did we get? We got 763 people for a Friday show. I think that's the best we've ever done for a regular show. Subscribe. We got 12,500 views. That's going up all the time. Our great rate of growth is doubling every month. 13,862. Will we reach 14,000 subscribers this weekend? Would be very exciting, right? Let's do it. Day Trader of the Day. Are you up? Are you down? Are you beating the market again? Are you making money? Are you improving your position?
Living together in seemingly perfect harmony.
Let's do it.
One day,
I am up again today. I'm always up.
Phoenix.
Beat the market again. Woohoo! All right, put your score in. Are you up? Are you down? Up 0.41%. There you go, up 0.41%. Hiya, Bill. I got it, ha ha. Okay. Up 1.17. Down, Jose Quintana. Next month shall be a better, God willing. Down 1%. Up 1.27. Up 0.41. Who wins? Patrick G is up 1.27. All right. I think the winner is Patrick G. Thank you very much for your honest trades. Give him a big thank you and smash the like. I'm loving it. We're going up and up and up and up and up.
Get ready for verse 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Right, let's go. I'll see you all back for the closing bell. Thank you very much. Bloody marvellous. Virgin Galactic up. S&P. We're waiting to buy more. Amazon. Apple. Next Zero Energy up. Enphase. I just bought it. Going up. Coca-Cola. Waiting for the dip to come. Here it comes. J&J. Kenvue. Great. Tesla. Yes. Soon I'll be buying it. That's it from me. Great day. See you all back later on for the closing bell. Always a good feeling here on the show. We're here to make everybody have a great time. Enjoy yourselves. See you all back in a bit. Roll the credits. What have we got this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever you are around the world? Stars of our show. Subscribers, Adam Kilmer, Members, 9 a.m. studio, Super Chats, Tim Rogers, Buckaroony and Paul Knowles. We're loving it. All right, guys. I'll see you all back in a bit. That's it from me. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Love you all. See you back for the closing bell this afternoon. Between now and then, as always.
You burst in a fire, burn. A thirst and desire, you transform.
That's it. Have a wonderful afternoon. Still going up. See you all at the closing bell. Looking good. Have a wonderful afternoon. Be safe, be good. Get ready for the music show tonight. Go and check out that Virgin Galactic U2 weekend. Most of you missed it. Go and check out the U2 video. Most of you missed it. There it is, the U2 weekend. It's on the home page of the channel. Go and check it out. Most of you missed it. You don't want to miss that. Till then, as always, take care of your money yourselves. And most importantly, take care of each other. Be good.